Hey, all you night owls and insomniacs. God damn it, Yeti.
Way to screw
Hello.
up already. This is off to a good
It's
start.
your fault. Anyway, I'm Matt. And I'm not going to be the only one on camera, so I can go ahead and turn off all my lights. Yeah, doing this in the dark. Yeah, so welcome to another Speakeasy. We had so much fun last time breaking apart a video by a guy that goes by Thought Slime. I figured, why don't we do another one with a different guy? What's this guy's name, Yeti?
It is Man Lessons. It's
That's not his name.
Libertarian Communist Platform.
Nice. What a good platform to stand on. By the way, just wanted to say hi to
be
Tina.
A libertarian communist.
Isn't that a bit of an oxymoron?
That does not work.
Yeah,
you can't be a libertarian communist. Those are my head. This is going to be fun, isn't it?
Oh man, if it's anything like the last
delicious.
one, we did 3 hours on the first 5 minutes of Thought Slime's video.
Damn.
Sup, dildo. Guess I'm having to do this even though I got multiple producers here. I will highlight the chat. Don't care for all that. A little different Wook. Wook must be drinking. Anyway, so we're waiting on Grant, but we will go ahead and get this thing going. Let's see what he has to say. I'm sure it's interesting. Man Lessons. I love them.
Hello and welcome to Man Lessons. I have a meme to share with you all today.
Oh, that lisp is a good sign that this is going to be quality.
We got some beef to settle. Grant is in the back. He's like, oh, I got responsibilities. I'm a grown-up or whatever. By the way, his arms are a great start. He has never lifted anything more than a controller.
More than the letter S?
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
The fact that I'm sharing this meme with you all today is not an endorsement of the meme. I wanted to just raise some objections to it so that I could say a few things about why I disagree. Stop being just friends. There is no reason for men to be just friends.
Okay, stop. Before we keep going.
Stop.
Oh, sorry. Before stop. Let's try not to lean, even though we already have heavily. Let's try not to lean into the ad hominems.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. Yeah.
But those arms were skinny. Nick is underneath me. What is your feelings on being just friends? Can a girl and a guy just be friends?
Yes, I do believe that men and women can indeed be friends. However, like many things, I really do think it's a matter of communication and all of us being on the same page. So we have to understand each other's boundaries. We have to understand where not to go, you know?
So just being a person.
Yeah, exactly. Just treat each other as people. But actually make an effort to get to know where people's boundaries are and, what lines not to cross.
Mine's mostly gets the booty. Like, don't try to put anything near it or I'm going to freak out.
Yes,
that's a good start.
That's just me. Sam?
No, I'm pretty much the same. I'm human. They're human, mostly.
Women? Barely.
No, and that's basically it. People are just people. It doesn't really matter who you hang out with, what side of the political aisle you're on. If you like someone, you like someone. If you don't, you don't. Same goes with if you want to screw someone. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. And of course, no means no. So there you go.
I agree with most of what you said. Yeti?
Yeah. Like, I can't see any reason why you wouldn't just be able to be friends. I mean, that seems like a pretty simple concept if you just treat people like people.
So I think that, yes, they can be, except it comes way later. Like it's far easier for men and women at like our age generally to be friends without one or the other wanting to bang. But
I can see that. Yeah,
the younger you are, it's gonna be natural for one or the other especially the more time you spend together and the more like you have in common, the more like you do to like the more time you spend with each, like eventually there will be feelings that develop depending on how close you two are.
And there's the other thing too, is that not every, that's the thing, not every man is attracted to every woman on the planet and vice versa.
Yeah.
So that's how friendships happen. That's it.
Right. Anyway, so we can go back to this guy. Let's see what he has to say. I bet it's something similar.
With women, in most cases, you will be attracted to her and she is fully aware. This is not necessarily true. For instance, men are often taught to hide their feelings, and so it could be that in many cases...
All right, let's do a poll. How many of y'all were taught to keep your feelings hidden?
Never taught. Nobody ever said, "Hey, put those feelings back in."
Look, I tend to wear my heart on my sleeve, so and I'm not ashamed of that.
You should see a doctor about that.
I seem to remember at some point in the past, never the phrase, "Oh, big boys don't cry." It was more, "Grow up."
Yeah, that's very like
it's broader than that. It's like
it was a little bit broader.
Yeah, it's broader than that. Is stop complaining, just get on with it, and yeah, nobody really cares that much about small petty shit.
Yeah, I
Pretty
think
much.
like already this dude is going, hey, this is something that people say. It's like almost a trope or like a.
Well, my first impressions is that he's really towing the whole. And no offense to anyone who is this in the chat, but he's really towing the whole incel stroke MGTOW line. I thought, oh, he's not going to go there, is he?
Okay, sir, what was that second word you said?
MGTOW.
Oh, the men going their own way thing?
Yeah. Because like he's not going to go there, is he? Because there's a difference between someone who's not getting any, and then there's just straight up fucking incel, which they tend to be a bit feral. like a woman who's been single for more than 5 years. They tend to go a little bit feral.
Yeah, the one is a choice, the other isn't.
Yeah. And by the way, just for the chat, that was a joke. I wasn't being serious.
By the way, this is a good point, and I think Oscar Wilde said, education is a great thing, but it's good to remember from time to time anything worth knowing can't be taught.
Mm.
I like that. That's good.
That's a good one. I like that.
Busting out Oscar Wilde already, baby. Who, by the way, if there is ever like the definition, like the ideal man, it would be Oscar Wilde. If you want to talk about manliness. There's like 3 people that
yes,
right.
Well,
we can go ahead.
Okay, here.
A guy might have some feelings towards someone and that person might be oblivious to it. People aren't psychic, and if there's a woman that you really like, you could think about, for example, going the extra mile to make her happy. Think about telling her how you feel.
Okay, first of all, why is he just putting up his face for the video when he talks?
I thought the video had frozen. I thought it was meant to move.
No. He just he puts up his face even when he's like still reading that other dialogue box, which would be way more suitable.
Why this pick? Like
It's, I mean, to spare the ad hominem, it's not the best picture.
No.
Well, okay, I'm not even going to your quality of the picture. I'm going, why are you just putting up the picture of your face while you're talking? Like there's no editing at all. Like throw in a couple pictures or something,
Was Jared? By the way, this guy has so many more subs than us.
He does.
Oh yeah, smash the like button, everybody, if you haven't.
Yeah, I think I have. The dude that actually goes over like his science.
Okay, I need to step away for 1 second. Can you guys keep riffing on this?
Yeah, but we can't press play without you.
Oh.
We really should start doing this and watch along. Everybody
Okay,
can pause.
so I'll hit play until you're ready for your next point, and then I'll do it.
Yeah.
And that kind of thing. There are lots of ways that that could pan out. Maybe she'll notice that you've been doing this and that, you tell her you like her, and she's like, wow, this is really great, I like you too. Or it could be that you put lots of effort in and you end up, unfortunately, getting a rejection. And when that happens, it's nobody's fault really. Maybe she felt that you weren't the right person for her, even though you were really nice. The difference between the very harmful nice guy stereotype where you're like, oh, why doesn't she like me, I'm such a nice guy, and actually being a genuinely good person is that you can actually do everything you can to make that person.
Okay, I just want to point out the nice guy stereotype is that way because they act like they're extremely nice until there's any sign of rejection, and then they flip out, like they absolutely lose their shit and start like wishing death threats. And
it isn't even a gendered thing. There are nice girls too.
Oh yeah, there's whole subreddits for that.
Yeah,
No,
great read.
It's whatever sex you are, both are just bloody feral.
I know, and it's a great read, by the way. If you haven't checked out the Nice Guys and the Nice Girls subreddits, please do. They are very entertaining if you're bored.
Exactly. By the way, this is what I was gonna get to. Like, so what he's describing is like the male feminist, like where they're like super nice until they're alone with a chick, and like I think the reason why they hate men so much is because they surround themselves with these fucks. Like, because there's a difference between someone being nice and someone who is nice.
Acting nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
And also the idea of, dare I say it, the expectation of a reward. So what's that phrase that people used to do? They treat women like vending machines, insert a token here and then they'll get some sex in return. That's the expectation anyway. But
I mean, why
that's
else,
what my ex-wife did. She
they,
inserted a token. That's why we're not together anymore.
I mean, why else would they treat, for instance, conservative women so terribly? I mean, these male feminists are meant to be for all women, and yet, well, this is feminists in general, actually, but they pick and choose.
Well, that's not isolated just like to male feminists. Like you see that
it's really just feminists.
That's really anyone
anyone
of any given political persuasion.
They don't like strong women.
They don't like anyone who does not agree with their ideology.
The slang term for male feminist I can come up with is cunt. But that's it.
Say that again and spell it out for the chat.
Okay. The only slang term I can come up with is cunt, spelled C-U-N.
Yeah, no, Sam. It was Soul Assassin. He says, "Is there any Australian slang term for a male feminist?"
Yeah, that's what I said.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Your voice sort of cut out a bit, Sam.
Yeah, sorry. I think I was speaking at the same time. I didn't hear you. I was just saying that it's on ideological lines. Like if you do not agree with their ideology, it doesn't matter.
Well, it's the
how many
thing.
check boxes you
like
get to check off.
You see all these people who claim to be all for say black people, for example, but the moment someone comes out and says, oh, I disagree with, say, BLM, the institution, right?
Yeah.
Or that the organization, suddenly they're persona non grata, Well,
yeah, I mean, that's when they start labeling them like the blackface of white supremacy, which makes so much sense.
And coon and such, the cheese.
Yeah, I like that cheese. I'm not a big fan of it now. It's called cheer. Really not.
Immediately, as soon as they step on the line, they get called horrible things.
Yeah, exactly.
Immediate.
And that shit's horrendous.
And the same thing goes with male feminists too.
The so-called anti-racists.
Yeah, the same thing happens with male feminists too, because the moment any given woman strays from the party line, like say she wants to, I don't know, get married and have kids, she suddenly gets branded a pick-me. I mean, that's not very original, but she gets branded a pick-me.
Here, pick me.
Like from South America?
No, that's pygmy.
That's pygmy. Pick me. or you know, like one of the ones that was popularized by well-known Australian feminist scab Clementine Ford was boy
Yeah.
suck. Yes, that's the only right reaction. Yeah, it was boy suck, and I thought you're supposed to be for the advancement of all women and women's rights and so on.
It's not women. Asterisk.
Not just that, she's a mother as well, and she parades her kid around, her son around like he's a freaking rapist.
I pity that child, I really do.
Yeah, but you know what the hilarious thing is? I mean, I can see it now. I see it in the future. He is going to have one hell of a rebellious period.
He's going to be the biggest chat of all.
Yeah, I bet.
He's probably going to like rake up the poon.
I'm pretty sure earlier we were talking about the biggest Chad of all time, which is Jesus.
Yeah, Chad Jesus, he's great.
Hung around with everyone.
I mean,
he was yoked too, man. He was a carpenter.
Philosophical and religious things aside, I mean, obviously on different sides of the coin, but I heard he was a pretty cool dude.
All right, we can keep going. Let's see what else this guy has to say. By the way, we're learning man lessons for those that joined.
Ascension Dildo, that is indeed the question.
And happy and still take no for an answer, because what people need is not just love, but unconditional love and respect. Most women with male friends will play dumb and pretend that they aren't aware that all her male friends want to smash, because she knows she gets free attention and validation without having to give any sexual attention in return.
Pause.
Okay, so there's some issues here.
Okay.
Yeah, trying to.
Oh, okay. All right.
That all her male friends want to smash? How up herself is she?
Seriously?
I bet your name's like freaking Shelly or something as well. I'm Shelly. Everyone wants to smash.
Well, so this is the problem is, well, whenever when they start talking in absolutes, right? Like all their friends, like, okay, you're already, you're already losing here, guy.
Even the gay ones.
They say only Sith deal in absolutes because it's fucking stupid. Anyway,
and I will say this too. I mean, there is a little thing, I don't know if this person is aware, but gay people exist. And gay people exist. I know. Shocking, isn't it? Yeah, and women, a lot of women out there have gay friends. Men who don't want to touch them. Because they have squeegee bits.
Yeah, they want to touch them, but not in a sexual way. Just like, ooh, girl, I love those boobs. I've been to gay bars.
Yeah, no, it's
it's more of a they want to play dress up.
No. Let's go on. I don't want to get more into what Yeti's saying.
So basically, Yeti's comment was how to say I don't know a gay person without saying I don't know a gay person.
It was a joke.
Yeti has never met a gay person.
I met you. But okay, we'll move on.
First of all, there's the language of smash that's being used here. Sex is something that you have with another person with feelings and desires of their own. And personally, I'm just a bit...
Wait. I love that the first thing he has a problem with is the term smash.
His own terminology.
I mean, does he take issue with words like, I don't know, drill and nail, like it's an ad for Bunnings or something?
Yeah. How many people are really using smash?
Or demolish? I really like you meet a chick and you go, she whispers in your ear, I want you to demolish me like a Ukraine airport or something like that.
Oh boy, I already
oh my god, this was from this year.
Yeah, bro.
Okay. Yeah, no, I had to check because I don't hear that many people saying smash. Like that doesn't happen.
No. Nobody says it, I don't think. What do people say instead these days? I don't know. Smash is more like, the game Smash or Pass?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's the only context that you would use that word.
Yeah, my dad and I, we played it all the time.
Yeah, it made the family picnics really awkward, though.
You wouldn't use that in civilized conversation. It's not natural.
But, that meme, if you'll call it that, is like, I don't know, big a couple years ago. it's kind of gone now. Nobody does like smash or pass
Well, we
really
don't-
anymore.
So
Very
he's
rare.
he's responding to this meme. We don't know how old the meme is. Maybe when this meme came out, the smash was still a term that people used unironically.
Yeah, well, that's why I had to look when this came out, because it was made.
I think people are
of,
still stuck on Bang,
2021.
aren't they?
Yeah, bang. I mean, I hear that a lot. Having a root.
Smush smush.
We don't
Yeah,
say
yeah.
smash here in
Snoo, snoo.
Australia.
Having if you're kind of country, you'd hear the phrase "having a root." Yeah,
Having a root, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Having a shag.
yeah.
shag
yeah,
shag is very British though, but yeah.
very
yeah.
British. Doing the No, nobody.
Just
Nah.
just
Hold on,
let
Pete.
that linger. Let
Oh,
that.
doing the Wamba Chamba, doing the tub thumper.
God damn it, yes. From Demolition Man.
Yeah. Doing
Yeah.
the hunky funky,
Yeah.
the chunky monkey.
Yeah,
Chunky
the hunky
monkey.
funky
Drumming
chunky
the
monkey.
wet whistle.
Well,
What?
that's,
Making,
no, that
making
sounds,
the
No.
beast with two
that
backs.
sounds like you're doing it to yourself.
Oh, I thought we were just making things up. So I was following you.
These are actual terms, weirdo.
Or if you're from Russia, they go smash. I want to smash you.
Strumming the devil's violin.
No, it's
No.
more of a finger bang, I think.
Yeah, that's just-
Yeah.
wow. And now we know Yeti's never been
Well,
past second base.
Finger banging is like smacking the pony, but yeah.
Smacking
you
the
know, we're
Whoa,
gonna
pony.
describe
whoa.
a breast
Why are
with a
you
bag of
hitting
sand.
ponies?
You ride ponies, you know.
Oh,
See,
well, if
Kai's
you're
got it.
feeling, hang on. If you're feeling particularly vegan, you can always say flicking the bean.
That's
Again,
true.
another
Check
person
the
not
that's
past
solo.
second base.
Well,
Yeah.
we've all heard of tossing the salad, right? Or
Yes.
We can always
what's the
flick
other
someone
one?
else's bean.
Well, the other one I've got is checking
Winner.
the lettuce.
This is the winner. We can move on.
Put off by the connotations of the word smash. Like it makes me think of an object being destroyed, and
Could you
people
just
are
pause for a
not
sec?
objects. Sex should not be destructive, it should be enjoyable. Also,
This-
Wait, hold on,
this
pause.
guy is
Some people enjoy.
Yeah,
That type of
I've
stuff.
realized something. The reason why he has a picture of himself is because when he would talk, he sounds like he's opening his mouth extremely wide for every vowel. And now I'm looking at his mouth; he's got a huge mouth, so that makes the. I understand why he's
And-
just showing up a picture.
He's very
He's like
gummy.
Meg Ryan. He's all gums.
Damn it. Yeah. Well, okay.
Meg
So
Ryan. Oh yeah, but she's a lesbian, so that doesn't count.
a couple things. One, I'm kind of surprised that he's taking such a let's say conservative viewpoint of sex, because he's like, it's people with feelings, and it's it shouldn't be deconstructive. Like for him to try to define what sex is very
look. Everybody
Nuts.
knows.
Oh,
Everybody
it is.
knows. Generally speaking, everybody knows that people are not objects. This guy
It's
is
like
being
duh.
is being exceedingly over literal in his interpretation of those words, and the only sensible response to these words is, "Well, duh, Fred."
Oh, you know him? Oh, okay. He looks like a Fred.
he does look like Drop Dead Fred. No, nobody's seen
Some
that movie.
evidence-
Oh,
exists.
that's sad because he's actually dead. What's his name?
Could
Rick
suggest
Miles?
that-
Oh,
Rick
jeez.
Mile? Yeah,
Rick Mail.
Rick Mile. Yeah,
Yeah, from the Young Ones.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was drop dead Fred.
Well, now he's a dead one. We can go on.
He's just dead Fred now.
sexual objectification is bad for your mental health. People have written about how sexual objectification can further the development of eating disorders, poor self-esteem, and actually hinder the development of a healthy sexual identity. So I will leave a link in the description to some of that information.
Oh man, those
Secondly,
S's are
there's this idea
floppy. I can see the foam every time he says an S. Corner of his mouth.
Ugh. Keep going.
that if you give a woman attention and validation, then she automatically owes you sex. I don't agree with this. If you're being supposedly nice to someone...
Hey guy, most people don't agree with that.
I
Like-
just want to stay on the record. I don't agree with rape. Will you have sex with me now?
Yeah,
Oh,
I know I'm
damn.
going to go out on a limb here, but not a fan of racism. Don't
What?
like it. By the way, also,
That was so brave of you to say.
Thank you.
You know,
Also,
stuff.
not
I
for
think,
the
I think it's
Holocaust.
time. Because none of you were brave enough to say it. I'm going to say it. I don't think Hitler was a nice guy.
Oh,
Stunning and brave. Stunning and brave.
I've got one. Stalin was a very naughty boy.
Did you ever hear? Oh man, what's the guy's name? He did. Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory. The guy that wrote that. Roald Dahl. Yeah. He has a quote about Hitler. He's like, although Hitler was a stinker, there's never no reason why someone picks on anyone else or whatever. Like basically saying, yeah, we all know he's a bad guy, but come on, there had to be some reason for what he did.
Well, there's a difference between a reason and an excuse.
Yeah.
So
I don't know the
Because
quote.
even mad people have reasons for doing what
yeah,
they're doing.
as I said,
They're not necessarily good reasons or logical
Yeah,
reasons, but there are
yeah.
reasons.
that's it. Even in the mind of a crazy person, what they're doing to them makes sense. And that's it. They don't have to be good reasons. They just have to be reasons.
okay, ready to continue?
Hang on one second, because let's see here. Here's the quote. All right. There is a trait in the Jewish character that does provoke animosity. Maybe it's a kind of lack of generosity towards non-Jews. I mean, there's always a reason why anti-anything crops up anywhere. Even a stinker like Hitler didn't just pick on them for no reason.
Who said this?
I mean,
Roald Dahl.
Jesus.
I mean, if he's talking about stereotypes and saying that stereotypes exist, then, well, of course stereotypes exist, but that doesn't give you the right to be an asshole.
I think we're glossing over how absolutely insane that statement was by that guy. like you guys are trying to analyze it when it's like that was just batshit insane.
Do you know who Roald Dahl is?
Yeah, you said the guy who wrote Charlie and the Chocolate Factory,
among many, many other works.
Okay,
but yeah, that's the only one anyone knows.
And apparently, he had a big issue with people.
Again, that's for sure. Now after that. That'll teach him.
How dare you?
Soul Assassin, as much of a prick as Hitler was, actually, he does paint rather beautifully. Let's be real.
I didn't think you were going there.
He painted the wall real good.
Yeah, I was just like, oh wow, here it is. Now I know which one of the
check
two.
Out his artwork. Check it out.
Yeah. We should go on.
I think you guys missed a great joke there.
No, I heard it
for
a second.
It was good.
Purely for the purposes of getting sex out of her.
We're still going? Oh.
No. I think we're good. We've given Hitler no compliments for one night.
Then maybe that's not actually very nice. Maybe you need.
He did a very good job at killing himself. There. Moving on.
To think through your masculinity and try to see what a more positive masculinity might look like. Ooh. Men aren't central to my feminism, but I do think that convincing men to change their behavior is part of the feminist struggle. If you are interested in a chick, do not go the beta simp friend route. It is counterproductive.
Facts.
Way to alienate everyone who might be.
Facts.
Okay.
By the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So first issue with that. If you're interested in someone, you shouldn't try to position yourself in a dishonest way.
That's
like if you're going the friend route,
to you, so I can potentially get in your pants. That's what that route is. So for people saying don't go that way, that's good advice.
Yeah, very. Like, hey, don't.
No, you should never go that way. Like, hey, if you're interested in someone in for a relationship or that type of thing, you shouldn't go the friend route way because it's just being dishonest from the beginning. It wouldn't work.
That's the problem with all of this stuff, Yeti. That's the problem with all of this stuff. Is that if it were just about getting off, you'd have a wank. The sad part is that these guys, these simps and that, who subscribe to things like OnlyFans and do all of that nonsense, they're not just after sex. They're after that companionship that they're not getting. And unfortunately, people are exploiting that, and it's very sad.
And they end up
Yeah.
buying.
Oh yeah, the
$50
virtual
jars of
girlfriends.
parts.
Yeah. It's very sad because, as I said, if it's just about getting off, have a wank. But that's not the problem. The problem is that these guys
And
are
and also
desperate.
consider that, you know, there's a lot of porn on the internet. A lot
What?
of it is free. So these guys, they're not.
Well, that's
they're
what I
not,
mean. That's not
Yeah.
the whole problem is not the sex so much as that these people are lonely. They're desperate. You know, they want some form of companionship and emotional connection, but they feel the only way they can get it is by subscribing to some tart online.
Which only furthers their
which
spiral
really only
into
makes it
Yeah,
worse.
exactly.
Yeah,
I
you're
mean,
right.
yeah.
If you're
But
going to subscribe to some tart online, at least maybe one of the tarts on the panel.
Ooh, dude.
Yes,
Hey, we
good
we have
suggestion.
a
Like and subscribe. Do it now.
I
We fully
openly
s-
welcome you to simp for me.
Yes.
wow. My joke was way better than Yeti's that he stepped on me for.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you were making a
Mm-mm-mm.
joke.
Mm-mm-mm. We can go on.
How dare you, sir?
For example, demi-romantic. I would think of myself
Wait,
as
pause
being
it.
somewhere around that area in the spectrum.
What the fuck is a demi romantic?
Okay, a demi, such as it is, a demi is someone who cannot form romantic attachments or have sexual relationships without forming an emotional connection first. Now, there is another word for that, which is normal.
Wait,
That's
what?
literally
not-
normal.
that's- No,
Yeah,
there's a different
exactly.
term for that.
That's-
That's not demi romantic.
Well,
I
that's-
actually
that's
heard
what I
of
said,
Having
it's
a
normal.
relationship.
I
Yes,
heard of this
it's-
stat recently. It was a while ago. That said that about they actually did a poll, I think, or something. They did something, and they determined that about 2/3 of men actually don't do the whole what do you call it?
One night stand.
One night stand. And
Yeah,
it
it's far
actually,
rarer.
Yeah, it, like
And
the
when
one-
they're
whole
young.
one night, yeah, and when and the age group that they looked at was actually surprisingly young, and you would have thought with the way the media is going, with the way everything is going at the moment, you'd think it would actually be quite the reverse. That that men are these sex crazed, priapic beings, but no, it's actually
potential
quite the
rapists and
opposite.
so on.
Well, it's
Yeah,
because
potential
men are
rapists, quite the
vocal.
opposite.
Like when you joke with guys and your friends,
Yeah, exactly.
you just make jokes. It doesn't mean you're actually
Yeah, I mean,
acting
we
the
all
way you're
know-
talking.
We all know the person who brags the most about having the sex doesn't have it.
Yeah.
They're just big noting themselves.
Sentient
It's like-
dildo, you're completely right. Normal would imply demi-romantic people aren't
Right.
special. They're not.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
just a label.
I
yeah,
looked up the
and-
definition, and yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I thought there was a different term for not feeling romantic about someone unless you have a strong emotional. I don't know. Look, as far as one night stands, it never has anything. It has less to do with sex than it does escape. Right?
Yeah.
It's normally, and I'm speaking for myself, but I'm sure there's other people who feel. But like, it's more about like, wanting anything else than being locked in your own mind alone. So you're actually even playing out this part. And as soon as you're done, like by the time you're out that front door, you've already are over whatever fake emotional connection you may have had with that person.
Or made up to convince yourself.
Well, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I mean, believe it or not, men have feelings.
Well, I
and,
mean, essentially. Oh, you go. Sorry.
we're human. We all want to be loved. We all want intimacy, and I think that message or that line of thinking is lost on a lot of quote unquote feminists nowadays. That they love dehumanizing men. It's so they can be morally superior to everyone else.
Well, because they don't understand masculinity anymore.
Yeah, they
it's
don't. They
been
really
twisted in their own heads. So
They've been told.
Yeah.
They've been told about men, but do they actually know? And I mean really know.
they know
men.
these guys.
And all they really know are the people like this, whose only raison d'etre is to validate women. But do
And
these
defer
women
to
actually
them,
know
and
them?
defer to them
Yeah,
as
and
well.
defer to them. But do these women actually know them? Are they actually friends with them? I mean, I have this whole thing where, whenever someone uses the word ally in sort of social justice terms, all I keep saying in my head is, yeah, ally. Allies aren't friends. Just remember,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
because they're your
But-
ally doesn't mean they're your friend.
And that
I
also
think
means
that's what
other
they
people are
forget.
their enemy.
Well,
Yeah,
no, they're called the
exactly.
Axis. You got the
that's
Allied
it.
and the
Yeah.
Axis.
Using the word ally automatically creates a context of battle and combat. So it's got nothing
Yeah,
to do
it's
with
like,
friendship.
and also ally too. You're not a friend. You're just there to be used. You're there as backup. You're not in the group. You're something on the side to you're just something
A
on the side.
cheerleader?
Yeah, a cheerleader. You're not part of the team.
92 watching. Is that true?
What? No way. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
true.
Remember to smash that like
Damn well.
button.
Smash the
Yeah.
like button and prove it, people.
And I agree with you, Sentient Dildo. Never trust anyone who calls himself an ally. Exactly.
Yep. All right, let's finish this up because I got an even better video.
Like, I like
for
the
next time.
idea of being friends with a woman, establishing a really solid emotional bond, and then maybe, if that's what the vibe is, thinking about doing something sexual with her if feelings develop and we're both up for it. That's generally how I feel. I told one of my friends about this and they were like, yeah, that seems pretty commonplace. But according to this meme, I'm like a bad person just for wanting to be friends with a woman. And it seems really sad that people are promoting this kind of rhetoric where it's like, don't be friends with a woman, ever. And actually that could exacerbate feelings of loneliness, which can be very destructive to the psyche, regardless of what your gender.
Wait, isn't this kind of going against what he said at the start?
What do you mean?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I thought he was.
Oh, these
I
people are
thought he
never
was going. At
consistent.
first, I thought he was going to go full MGTOW, but apparently not. And now he's
Yeah,
gone.
okay.
Now he's doubled back.
Yeah, and maybe it's just because we've stopped and started, and so I missed or forgot a couple of the first points he made. But it sounds like he's going back on what he originally said. So if you guys remember, can correct me or agree, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just keep going.
Just keep going.
Oh, and
I'm
Kai,
in.
another
This guy.
sentence not to trust.
Make your intentions
I'm
clear from the
fine.
jump, and if she wants to be just friends, you're gone. But what if my intention is to be friends with her? Doesn't that completely just
Stop.
detonate the idea?
Stop.
But that's not what
Bro,
it was about.
That's not what
the
it was
whole point.
about.
Yeah. No one's saying you can't be friends. If you want to be friends with a woman, be friends with a woman.
Right.
It's about using friendship as the way to get into her pants.
Yeah, and that's the toxic way. That
Yeah.
you shouldn't
Like,
be going
oh.
that route.
What a straw man. Gets a throw up there. Gets like, well, what if I want to be just friends with what? That's not what they were saying. Keep going.
That this has anything to do with men's needs and it's more about exerting power over women? That's something I'm just throwing out there. You may agree or disagree, but that concludes man lessons.
Look,
I may make more
something
videos
you're
Yeah,
like
throwing
just
out
get
there,
rid of
I'm gonna
him.
throw it back in there.
Just get rid of him.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well,
Man,
what do you think about that guy?
I feel like a Chad now, even though I've done nothing.
Um,
But
One
the
word,
masculine
twat.
energy's exuding off me now. I feel it.
All right. Well, this one we're gonna
So
go in a
what does this
completely
one
different route
contain,
for this
though?
one.
That's what I want to know. What does this next video contain?
Well, it contains racism, murder, violence, and theory.
I'm cool with the first three,
doesn't?
but the theory part I don't like. I have to learn it.
Goodness me, what doesn't nowadays? I mean, just look at a movie created like 5 years ago, and they go, "Oh, it's problematic."
Well, something tells me it's not going to be any of that stuff. Like it's going to be
Yeah,
projection of these things.
Well,
Yeah,
we'll
it's
see.
going to be quote unquote racism, quote unquote murder, quote unquote violence, quote unquote theory.
Well,
Okay,
that's
so
fine.
racism. It's not
Actually,
real
well, theory
racism.
might
It's
actually be right.
talking. It's talking to someone. Murder is touching someone. Violence is being silent, and theory is conspiracy theory.
Ooh.
So that's basically what it is.
Okay, so that's interesting.
Of a young man indicted for murder after opening fire at a BLM protest.
Now what
I
happened?
didn't do anything wrong. I defended myself.
Correct.
I have done nothing wrong.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna put this
Ever?
out there. I've seen the clip. I've watched the clip multiple times. Not this one, but the Carl Rittenhouse thing. I've seen it multiple times. I've looked at it. There is no, murder. The guy tried to shoot him. I saw it.
Well, it was admitted
and-
to in the
Well,
court.
not even that. Even Grosskreutz admitted that he said he was going to
exactly.
shoot.
He even admitted it in court. And like I've seen this, and people have completely gotten the wrong end of the stick. So to
And
speak.
also admitted that he didn't fire until he pointed the gun at Kyle.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was
exactly.
admitted in court. So,
Mm.
so that like clear self-defense.
Yeah, and it's like, this guy's
Look, we all
not
saw it,
coming
and the
as
media
guy.
is trying to
His
gaslight us
mouth
into
was
thinking he
working for the
didn't.
prosecution.
Well, let's see what this guy has to say.
In my life.
I know this. And I love you.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Kyle H. Rittenhouse, not guilty.
Oh shit. That white supremacist just got away with murder and like
What?
Oh, shut up.
That
That's
escalated
a
quickly.
strong start.
Is he wearing blush?
Evidently, this guy wants to be sued because Carl
Oh.
Rittenhouse is building his list.
Oh, he is, isn't he?
Yeah, apparently, he's going after Whoopi Goldberg. Apparently, who's another person?
Brian Stelter.
Yeah, I'm not sure who that person is, but
It's the
Oh.
dickhead from
What?
CNN.
He's one of the most reliable sources like ever.
Yeah.
oh yeah, okay.
He does
Uh,
Toy Story News. Oh, wait, sorry, that's Mr. Potato Head.
Oh, there was
His-
someone
his-
else. I completely
his-
forget. There was someone else as
His
well.
his show is literally called Reliable Sources. You can't do that without being reliable.
Never mind.
Oh yeah, it's in the title, so it's got to be true.
Yeah,
True.
it's like, is he wearing blush? He could be wearing blush. Either that, or his blood pressure is high.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably, or just the capillaries are closer to the surface.
Or
That happens.
he's maybe had a bit, maybe one too many glug 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 glug.
That can be true too.
Well, we'll see. Ad hominem, come on. I know.
Yep, sorry.
everyone saw it happen.
Yeah, everyone did.
You know,
Yeah.
Kelly, the story of how we got Well, I guess I'll just make a video about it. Hey folks, it's Tristan here.
By the way, you know what's a non-Chad name? Tristan.
You know what else is not in chat about him? The fact that he's got no top teeth and he has he, him in his name.
Yeah.
on screen.
And
He, him, I never would have
Who-
guessed.
I was gonna
Who is
say
going
that
to be-
wave.
the irony of this statement notwithstanding, who the hell is going to be referring to this prick in third person?
Well, we are.
That's always bothered me about why are
It's
you
not like
trying
I
to
called
force
it
me?
She, her.
The sheer arrogance that that he thinks other people are going to be talking about this dude. Like, nah.
All right, let's keep.
Last month, we saw something messed up. A white supremacist named Kyle Rittenhouse murdered 2 people.
That's not what we saw.
Yeah, he definitely wants to be sued.
He openly fantasized about committing vigilance.
Okay, I'm kind of familiar with this video. By the way, none of this is Cal.
Yeah. This
None of these are
was
from
all dis-
him.
I know. This was all disproven.
Yeah, I mean,
so-
it's like if it were from Carl Rittenhouse himself, why are all the names blanked out?
Oh, that's a good point, right? Because it probably would go against his.
But then again,
what is
then-
it?
If it were, that's the thing. If it
It's
were
it's
Kyle
revealed as
Rittenhouse,
Bible, isn't it? So
if it were
you
actually Kyle Rittenhouse, they wouldn't blank out his name.
Well, see,
No,
not
but the
only
thing
that,
is, they have to
what
blank
sort
out
of
the
chat
name
is this
of the
guy in?
Bible.
Looks like a Facebook chat.
And he
Yeah, but
didn't
I'm
own a
saying-
suppressor either. He didn't have a suppressor for the AR.
What? No one said that.
I have my suppressor on my AR.
Oh,
He didn't have one. That wasn't a part of it. That wasn't in evidence. That at no point. He also didn't use hollow points. So all of these are factually incorrect. Because it was not a hollow point bullet.
well, I mean,
believe it was.
the easy counter is like, well, that's just him talking. because
Yeah,
all of this is
Yeah,
just
people
people just
bullshit.
running their mouths. None of them are going to do anything.
I'm just saying none of this stuff actually adds up. You know, 'cause they're blanking out the name, and
Well, that's because
these are
Oh no,
factual
that
wasn't
was
him.
that was when he was doing the Black History Month thing, and he blanked out his name and his thing. So that's how you can prove it's him.
And also, he had no idea what bullets were in there. He didn't know that. So him coming out to say, like, oh, it's the hollow points. He didn't know anything about the caliber of bullets and the differences.
We should do a bingo card. Do you
Sorry?
reckon he's going to say he crossed state lines?
Ooh,
probably.
Oh,
Let's
yes,
do
no,
it.
most definitely. In spite
By
of the
the way-
fact that it ain't illegal.
Let's keep going because Yeti gets the fact that the picture's blacked out and the name is blacked out is plenty to be like, yeah, I don't think this was Kyle.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Oh yeah, I'm with you. But I just think there's even more to point that
I don't
this
think
doesn't
he-
seem right.
Vigilante justice. He crossed state lines.
Oh, there it is.
Immediately with an assault rifle. All right,
That never happened.
Couple things. I don't know what an assault rifle is.
Also, I'm
It's a
pretty
rifle
sure he
that you
got
can hit someone with.
the quote unquote the gun, the weapon, whilst he was there. He didn't actually bring it over.
No, he
over
didn't.
the state lines.
He was there. He stayed the night. So
Yeah, and in that state, he was allowed to wield
Yeah.
that weapon.
Yeah.
And also the reason why he was in that state is because he has the majority of his family there.
He
Well,
works there.
yeah,
and
he
he lives
works
3
there.
minutes from there.
And lives
People
very
are-
close.
yeah, people are allowed to cross state lines. This isn't what do you call it?
No,
this isn't the Mexican
It's not
border.
North Korea.
No, see,
Yeah, this isn't another country.
No, but
Well-
the reason why they're doing that is because it changes the charges. Because there's some states you can't cross into if you have a gun on your possession because the laws change. So by saying they cross state lines, it makes it
But
a much bigger issue.
it's
federal
it's more than that, Yeti. It's that it puts this idea out there that he went out of his way to be
He
there.
purposely went
That
there
too,
to kill
yeah.
black people.
Yeah.
Instead of it being a 30-minute drive to.
I don't think
to
it was
get
even
to-
that.
What's the bet this guy is going to say he murdered black people?
I
yeah.
don't know. That
That
may
one
be
I
too
found
much for him.
hilarious.
No, he
Sentient
will.
Dildo's got it. Sentient Dildo's got it. Borders are inhumane. Also, he crossed state lines. Bitch, make up your mind. Pick a lane.
See,
All
I
right,
always found it hilarious about the people who say, stuff like borders are inhumane. Betcha they're not the first ones to put up their hand and open up their houses to their neighborhood.
Of course not.
Dude,
No,
none of
'cause
them own a house. That's the whole
No,
point.
walls and barriers are perfectly all right when it's their multi-million-dollar mansion or gated community.
That's exactly what you saw in like Portland when the whole Summer of Love was going on, and that shit
Yeah.
got
LA.
shut down when they got too close to her house. She's like, shut it down. Shut
Yeah,
it
yeah, no,
down.
that was
Th-
hilarious.
there
It
was
it
there
a
was
politician.
actors and I think some athletes that were like praising all the destruction until it came to his neighborhood, and then
Yeah,
it was
that-
hilarious.
That fails in comparison to the mayor or whatever that's saying,
yeah.
oh, it's because Summer of Love. And then they get there and she's like, okay, that's the guys, you've gone far enough. Here we go.
An assault
Okay.
rifle and use it to end 2 lives in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Right. I'm gonna
What?
Your Honor.
have
What-
to make a bit of a tweak to my content in this video.
what?
You see Bob here. Say hi, Bob. Bob here.
Shit, is that
I-
really Bob?
No, it's not. God, that would be awesome. I got a feeling that this isn't going to be as clever, smart, or entertaining or funny as he thinks it's going to be, but we'll see.
Has always been in the room while I shoot my videos. But after this decision, he's now got legal protection to shoot people saying stuff he doesn't like.
What?
Okay, couple things. One, that's not how case law works. Whatever.
Oh my god. There's so much
Careful.
wrong
Word
with
things. So today, let's talk about the factors
Uh-huh.
which led to Kyle
No,
Rittenhouse
talk about
getting
the
away
facts.
with
not the factors.
I want to know, like, let's talk about the factors that he didn't look into and just took off of, CNN, that type of thing. I guarantee he didn't actually watch the video.
Guaranteed.
Like, full uncut. He probably watched a video from
out there.
a disingenuous source.
Don't do your own research.
Yeah. But it's guaranteed he didn't watch.
I doubt he
uncut
watched
video.
anything. I doubt he watched anything. He
I'm
doesn't have
guessing
to.
that.
He's parroting what he's been told.
Yep.
That's it.
Unaliving two people. Wow.
Unaliving two people.
Oh, unaliving.
But first, let's do something my colleague here couldn't possibly oppose. Capitalism. Once again, I'd like to thank the sponsor
fuck
for
off.
this video.
Has that got anything to do with anything?
It's like
Service.
colleague would
Try before
assume
you
he
buy.
has a job.
You know, I like to deliver some.
This makes me
value to my
depressed that
viewers.
he has a sponsor and I
Thanks to Skillshare
don't.
for making
You think
this
that's depressing? He's got a
good-
silver
Oh,
play
there's
button
no
behind him.
justice in the
The
world.
story of
Oh my
Rittenhouse
God.
getting away with
Oh, I am so depressed right now.
Wait, what happened?
He's got a silver play button. So he's reached what, 100,000 subscribers? Oh my God, I hate my life right now. I hate it all.
Well, he has 115,000.
Yeah, I hate my life.
whoopsie doodling.
My stuff is way better than this.
1670.
What? Wait, hold on. So the factors we're going to go over starts in 1676.
Yes, where people
Oh my God, we're
whoopsie
traveling back in
doodling
time.
people.
Criminy.
Hear me out. Bayview, Virginia needed a source of unpaid work. So they'd find people who would work for free if someone paid their passage over. They even got some land after they paid off all their debts. This was a sweet deal for plantation owners, as many workers died before their contract ended. As survival rates increased, more indentured servants, as they called them, demanded land.
How
But
is
in
this
colonial
related
times,
to the
land
case?
already belonged
You know,
to
there's a difference
small
between
elite of
indenture and
plantation owners.
slavery, right?
Yes, he's going to work up to, I already see it.
Not much, but there is
He's-
difference.
Yeah, not much of a difference.
Well,
but there
so
is
he's
one.
going to go, like, since the indentured servants were living longer and demanding land, they decided slavery. A brand new idea that's never been thought of before.
Oh
The
crap! I
frustration
just
of
had a
these
flash.
unlanded workers
Is he
bubbled
going
up-
to equate? Is he going to equate the whole slavery and the slave catchers thing with the police?
Well, now we don't know. Let's give him a chance to surprise us.
I'm just
into
saying.
a rebellion. They demanded the colony take more indigenous land to give them
Oh.
their promised acres. They lost, but the resolution of Bacon's Rebellion did cause some reforms. It's
Uh-huh.
called Bacon's Rebellion after its leader, Nathaniel Bacon, who died before it ended.
Okay.
But, I mean, whatever. There are two reforms I want to talk about. First, they began to rely less on these indentured servants and to rely more on slave.
Nailed it.
I can't say slaves. Okay, fine.
I don't get what he thinks that is accomplishing. Like this Bob guy.
See, this is another case of the loony lefty trying to be clever and funny, but it's not working.
Virginians relied more on unfree African labor. The second reform were laws about the people's rights. based on
Actually,
their
free
skin.
African labor would have made perfect sense because you don't pay them.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the unfree part.
Yeah.
They were unfree.
But free also means you don't pay. So either word would have, I think free would have worked better. But anyway, that's just me being anal.
So
Before
is he
this,
got a literal
some
straw
black
man
people
standing next to him?
bought their freedom, or their master emancipated them in their will. This practice dwindled, and in legal code, to be black was to be a slave. They were also forbidden from owning guns.
No
Make
shit.
sure they couldn't pull their own Bacon's Rebellion. This regime created a caste system for Virginians. Black people were slaves in every way put at the bottom of the social
is
hierarchy.
exactly about
White
Kyle
people
Rittenhouse.
who once and still did the exact same work and were also stuck in extreme forms of forced labor were free. They could own land. Even if poor, they could say that they weren't... Yeah, sorry. This
God, he
regime
talks so
lasted
fucking
over
slow. Get to the
2
point, bro.
centuries. The American, but especially Southern economy, grew dependent on unfree labor.
Dude,
Black
you've used the
people
pictures
lived
3
in
times.
horrific conditions, hard to even comprehend, let alone describe.
Like, I don't know.
Meanwhile, the plantation owners
Like, I want to skip ahead, but I know
Does
he's
he
going to
have
say
a
some
point?
crazy shit.
held their fortunes in keeping these
There's
people
a little
unfree.
option
When they sensed the
somewhere
forces
that
of
you
history
actually
turn
you can
against them, they
actually
had
up
a
the
massive
speed if you
civil
want.
Oh, nice. I forgot about that. Thank you very much. Let's get this going.
Yeah, like it's difficult to listen to these people
war rather than
sometimes.
give up. And states' rights or something.
That would be a little bit fast.
The South wound up losing the war, but the half measures in Reconstruction caused many freemen to live close to where they lived as slaves. Frequently, they lived in similar conditions to before the war. New Jim Crow laws gave them few rights. The caste system became official through segregation in every corner of Southern society. The North did plenty of its own segregation too. They just used less obvious ways like redlining to feel righteous. These laws would let the
Wow,
slave
we're going to
owner
hit
dream
every
stay
fucking
alive.
talking
American
point, aren't
society
we?
kept Black people at the bottom of a clear hierarchy. Then came the short civil rights movement. The 50s and 60s saw an organized movement for
He's
black
going to
rights,
equate
like
all the
most-
slaves and everything to the protesters, and Kyle Rittenhouse to the slave master. That's where he's going
No,
with this.
oh, maybe.
Through bloody struggle, they did manage to win legal equality and to end all of those Jim Crow laws. This was a great challenge to many white people who saw these gains as a challenge to
The fuck, crackers,
Oh,
really?
the subtle,
Really?
very nice, very subtle.
How do people
Oh.
have against bloody crackers? Crackers are nice.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
mean,
true story. I had
is
a
he gonna
dream
say
last
black
night.
people and
I
put
had
up
a
fried
dream last
chicken?
night when I was fighting a racist.
Yeah.
I told her to fuck off because she called me a cracker. So yeah.
the order. You can see this anxiety in the fierce opposition to people fighting for what's essentially basic human dignity. Luckily, for white folks, they sat on centuries of intergenerational
I
wealth.
despise people
Wealth
using the
that they
word
had successfully
folks.
Oh, okay. The dude,
Sure,
the
shit
wealth.
me.
Okay,
Hard
here
black
we go
people.
with the commie crap. Because anyone who uses the phrase intergenerational wealth, what they mean is wealth that is inherited.
Yes.
But commies don't like that. Of course, they don't like the fact that people can
Also,
inherit their wealth,
inherited
and
wealth
that is
is completely bullshit because the majority of people are either poor or middle class, and the
Nick,
poor and middle class have to go out and work. And
that's not
earn their
really the
money.
point I was making. These people have an issue with inherited wealth because they see that as some sort of problem or some sort of injustice.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not
I
an
know. But
injustice.
my argument is that a lot of us, even white people, don't have inherited wealth. We still have to work.
Yep.
Furthermore, a loophole in the constitutional amendment.
A loophole.
Phenomenal word. People could still hold someone in unfree labor if they were prisoners. So they in prison.
You know, this reminds me of someone in California. Oh, I forgot her name, but she denied like letting people out of prison because they wanted them to continue to work to put out fires for free. What
Oh
was?
yeah, I know. Let me guess. Does her name rhyme with Shamala Barris?
I think it may be, but yeah, I'm sure he's not going to bring that up.
Black people at a drastic rate. They took their right to vote away if they infringed
Shamala's a
or
dumb
were
name.
perceived.
You would name the kid that.
Okay, there's a key here though. It is not as if you get a misdemeanor and you lose your right to vote. It is specifically for felony.
Have infringed the law. Most have to do with how you choose to shut off your brain for a few hours. With a large number of black people in prison, they get tons of free labor. They could also deprive a disproportionate number of black people their civil rights. Oh, and the ability
Oh.
to obtain gainful employment. That's more or less how it is today. So what does that have to do with this guy?
That's more or less how it is today.
Well, the thing is, though,
Here it is. This will be like one line that'll try and link it. You
the
watch.
thing is, though, white people go to prison too. So where is the racial component in all of this?
Well, because of the numbers, you see,
Oh, so
anytime,
it's not actually about race; it's about numbers. That's what.
right? Well,
Right,
depending
okay.
on.
Well, that's why mass racist. That's why they hate the Asians now.
So yeah, the thing is, like, whenever there is inequality of outcome, it has to be because of racism.
Because if it were a racial thing, and if race were the criterion in question, then logically white people wouldn't have the same consequences if they went to prison, if that makes any sense.
This negates the fact that right after this, there was a case where
at the same time.
Yeah, at the exact same time, there's a black kid that defended himself in self-defense and shot someone and was let off. Like, very similar circumstance.
A police officer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, a police officer.
Yeah.
So,
In
but
Texas.
it was legitimate self-defense, and he wasn't sent to jail because of that.
And guess what? None of us here even know his name.
I know that, like,
I
that's...
know who you're talking about, but I can't
Yeah.
for the life of me remember
Nope.
the name. All I remember is that Rittenhouse was definitely the scapegoat in all this. They didn't want to focus on the other guy, and the fact that I'm using the term "other guy" says quite a lot. We just
Yeah.
didn't hear.
Well, there was no media attention around the other case.
Nothing at all.
The caste system needed enforcement. People who did that committed what they call
Hey!
vigilante justice. By vigilante justice, they mean terrorism. During the time of the S word, watchmen and bounty
Not to
hunters
be
hunted, trying to run away.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, there it is.
See, there it is. Called
What?
it.
Anti-strike enforcers to become the modern police force. After the Civil War,
Bingo!
these patrols turned into
What?
community groups
Wait. Hold on.
It's literally a straw man.
trying to run away to freedom in Canada or the North. They professionalized with anti-strike enforcers to become the modern police force. After the Civil
No. The modern police. No, bro. Like, police is not based on this one. There have been police for.
War, these patrols turned into creepy groups like the Ku Klux Klan. They
Even the KKK did. Look, the KKK did not start out like that. Yeah, they went off the rails with what they were doing, but that's not why. That's not how they started. They did not start
Yeah.
like.
They weren't the police force.
Well, no. What
Right.
I'm saying is they didn't start out like specifically like, oh, we're all about racism. It was about veterans from the Civil War hanging out, something like that. I can't remember exactly, so I'm not going to get into it. But it didn't start out like where they ended up.
terrorized, brutalized, and murdered tons of black people to keep them in line. If a black person tried to vote, protest their second-class status, or even get too successful, there'd be white mobs there to shove them down. Sometimes they'd take a person, say they committed a crime, and execute them. The crime was so public, they made postcards, and they'd get away with it. In fact, many Klansmen who did this kind of thing were the cops, the people you'd think would be the ones that stopped them. America has a long tradition of looking the other way.
This sort of crap started.
Hold
this
up.
Sort of crap has
This
been
guy
going on.
isn't white.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
wait. What? Yeah, he is. Look at him.
That guy's not
No,
white.
he's not. He's
No,
actually,
isn't he a Latino?
yeah,
Yeah.
he's actually Latino.
You're
But
telling me
The way
that
these weirdos get round it is call him "quote unquote" white passing.
he's not. Man, what's his name, dude? Zimmerman.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
At murder in the name of maintaining the hierarchy. And now we're starting to get why those invested in keeping black people at the bottom see Rittenhouse as a hero. Saying Kyle Rittenhouse got away with killing 2 people because of an ingrained idea that violence is okay, but only if it keeps black people in line, wouldn't be the whole picture. Related.
So-
No, it wouldn't
he
be in
doesn't
the
know-
picture at all, bro.
He doesn't know who Kyle Rittenhouse was defending himself against. He has no idea.
Also, not white.
Yeah, this guy thinks was it Rittenhouse is going up against black BLM protesters, that he's actively going after them. No, just this guy's just so full of shit.
This is why his whole, slave catcher, KKK kind of racism, historical spiel, pseudo-historical spiel is going to fall apart when he realizes that actually the people who attacked him weren't black.
No, that's it's not, because they were on the side of, yes, that one used the N-word quite a bit. However, those were allies.
Oh yeah, the guy who also committed some horrible crimes against minors. It was screaming racial slurs that entire night.
But nonetheless,
Yeah.
distinct from that
Oh.
is the role of the gun.
Oh,
the gun's
okay.
been there from day one. It was there to support.
He's
What?
just ticking every one of the liberal talking points, isn't he?
Oh man, guess who benefited a lot from gun ownership? Black people.
Yeah, there was numerous cases, and one of the reasons why it became so prominent is because it helped protect them, like from exactly the things that he's saying were happening, like people getting hunted. They were able to defend their place. That was one of the reasons that brought it into law.
Well, no, it was a law from the very beginning.
Okay. In certain states.
In all states, it's the Second Amendment.
I'm very vague on this one point. I guess I'll drop it. But there was there was one part that like really helped in a certain state. But never mind, because I can't remember enough to go off on it.
Press the unfree migrant workers. It was also there to make a continent of indigenous people empty for white settlers. The gun is power. This is an excellent time to remind you that one of those post-Bacon's Rebellion laws was a ban on black gun ownership. Today, the wildest double standard in American gun talk is the difference between how Americans talk about white gun owners
from my cold, dead hands
and black gun owners.
Philando Castile's girlfriend.
Oh, listen, yes, that was very, very, that was a messed up case for sure, right? But again, you're speaking in absolutes. Like you're like, here's this one example, which now also, I'm applying to everything.
He's also ignoring whether it's legal gun ownership or illegal gun ownership.
Well, this was legal.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about this because I don't know anything about this case, but he's ignoring that aspect.
The officer, he had a licensed weapon and was reaching for his ID when he was shot and killed.
Rittenhouse's lawyers argued self-defense for why he had to shoot two people. Many American states have permissive laws about killing people in self-defense, but white people always get a much more sympathetic.
Always, sir. Is that what we're always?
In 2012, Marissa Alexander was convicted of an assault charge from a 2010 incident in which she fired a warning shot with a reportedly licensed gun at her abusive husband.
Okay. All right. I don't remember everything about that case, but there was some crazy shit about him, like her running back in with the gun to do this warning shot or whatever. And by warning shot, it was like next to his fucking head.
Yeah, there's a YouTuber. I'm pretty sure most of us have probably heard of Jay Longbone at this point.
Oh yeah, love her.
She does a live stream reacting to which is hilarious. She reacts to a site called The Root. Right, it's pretty much a racist black supremacist website, and they bring up the whole stand your ground law, and they bring up this exact case. This Marissa whatchamacallit case. Right. And basically, Jay goes into detail about the stand your ground law and the very specific conditions that this woman did not meet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and it's
categorically, that's categorically, by the way.
As I said, if this tool, yeah, exactly. If this tool had done even a modicum of research, he would understand that
that was a bad example.
Yeah, this chick is terrible, a horrendous example.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. It does not help his point.
People bought the line that Rittenhouse went to Kenosha with an assault rifle to give medical aid.
I don't know who bought that line because I don't remember anyone giving that line. Because one,
I don't remember that at all.
He didn't. Oh.
I don't know. Maybe he's an anime or something.
I require healing. I have you covered.
I don't know this nerd shit.
And the Sting fires helpful bullets.
But why do people get this way? Why is an act of violent terrorism at a Black Lives Matter BLM protest getting support from unexpected people? To answer that, we're going to need to delve into the world of social psychology. Social psychologists believe that we justify our world to feel less uncomfortable about their place in it. They call this system justification theory. People have psychological needs that defending the status quo sates. This is even if that system hurts others, even if it hurts yourself.
Bro, like everything oh my God. how it's so frustrating when they're like, look, these are the things that are wrong with the other side, and like, that's you, bro. You know what I mean? Anyone? Am I here by myself?
Okay, it's
Okay.
God, it's painful. It's freaking ridiculous, honestly.
Their well-being is so tied to the status quo, they'll defend it relentlessly. Ever wonder why white people get so weirdly defensive when calling out racism?
Why? I don't know. Why do you think that is, bro?
I don't
Because
know,
people
it's like-
don't like to be called names, particularly.
Like if we were to call this fellow a kitty diddler, I'm pretty sure he'd have something to say about that.
Like, yeah, like we should accept all maps.
Same diff.
Acknowledging the
You
existence
don't want to
of
be
a
called
racial
a
caste
kitty diddler. Don't call people racist.
undermines their sense of self-worth. It threatens their privileges, so defending it as just becomes essential. Furthermore, they must justify oppression as somehow making sense. Talk to people or look at the news. They're reaching for any explanation for Rittenhouse getting away with unaliving people that doesn't involve racism.
Bro, they were white. What do you mean?
According to the latest, racism must happen from a white person to a black person. It doesn't count when it happens to white people, because apparently you can't be racist to white people.
Well, yeah, it's a power dynamic. It's power
it's the
plus
quote-unquote power dynamic.
what is it?
Power plus prejudice,
Which
equals-
is horseshit.
which is absolute bullshit. Because how are you going to define power? How are you going to define privilege, etc.?
Well, now you know why. But that's not quite far enough. This is about where your average liberal analysis might stop. But I ain't no liberal.
No
Explains
shit.
why we defend the status quo in a sort of individualistic kind of way. But how about the why of said status quo in the first place? You will learn the what is racism, but often not the why is racism. To do that, we're going to need to look into our theory books. We're going to need this guy. Carl.
You do know that
What did I fucking tell you? It was going to be fucking Marx.
Karl Marx is he was famously against black people, right?
I'm sure we're not going to talk about that part.
Holding this dude up as some kind of paragon is fucking hilarious.
We need that guy.
German Santa. Santa studied the effect that economic forces can have on history. Vital for us today is a tiny bit of writing from his book, a contribution to the
Yes, a tiny bit. We're going to ignore all the shit that doesn't work for what I'm trying to say.
Critique of Political Economy. The preface contains something special. He outlined his idea.
None of this relates to the case at all.
No, but if you say 95% of stuff that's really bad, but then you throw in 5% of something that isn't, people will associate that. It's a libtard circle of life.
Called historical materialism. So for us today, we're looking at a concept called superstructure and base. That's a mouthful, but it's really, really important for understanding how the world works. So you see here at the bottom.
Wow, bro, this is the best picture you could get. You couldn't get any higher res.
Or, type it out if you're just going to be showing text.
Right?
We have base.
Typing
this is the way
hard.
the economic world functions. It's how we get stuff out of the earth, how our economy is structured, who owns economic power, and who's excluded. Santa called the ways we make the things we need the means of production. The social structure of bosses and workers is the relations of production. Easy to understand. It's the material reality and the social structure built around it. Then up here, we have superstructure. It's everything in our world not made up of the things in the base. This is politics, religion, ideologies, culture, media, everything. These are products of the base. Thus, superstructure tends to support a worldview justifying economic hierarchies. They maintain and shape each other, but the base more often shapes the superstructure, and the superstructure maintains the base. But the base changes all the time. Every new technology or industrial process shapes it, but the superstructure crawls behind. When the two get too far out of alignment, you see ages of strife and revolution. Colonization and slavery brought ideas justifying it, like capitalism and liberalism. Aristocrats struggled to hold on to their power until liberals revolutioned it from them. Santa argued that the superstructure keeping the relations of production in place causes tension. That is, until they snap. and a new superstructure based on the modern base comes into form. So what does this all to do with the American racial caste system? Looking at America through a Santaist lens, you'll notice that you have a group of people who own all the things. You also have a group who sell chunks of their life to get the stuff they need to survive.
So at least he's admitting to be a Marxist.
Yeah, I don't.
Not like most of the critical theorists and critical race theorists out there today.
This video is painful.
As much money for themselves as possible. So paying these workers as little as they can get away with is the name of the game. There are two ways a racial caste system benefits these guys in the name of that sweet.
Well, no.
Okay,
first of all, for business, the ones that treat their workers well do significantly better. Like in a free market system, if you're getting treated that poorly and you leave for a business that treats you significantly better, that business tends to do much better because they have loyalty. People are happy at their work, and so are therefore more likely to go above and beyond what they would have done at the other place that's treating them poorly. Like this is such a horrible argument.
Lower caste allows bosses to exploit marginalized people even more. Whether through
oh my god, this whole thing is just about.
They'd never escape.
He's even done the pay gap. Well done. Oh,
fuck it.
Okay, he's gone. This decision, more than anything, has created a chilling effect for protesters. Violent attacks are more and more typical for people protesting for Black lives, whether it be these two protesters in Kenosha.
I wonder what he thinks of the Canadian protesters.
And at least 25 people last year. This decision showed
something
that
tells me he's not a fan of
protesters
protests that don't go with his specific narrative.
Correct.
Is okay. Like so many Klansmen and cops before him,
I hate this
you
video.
just get away with it. Protesters now have to weigh the possibility.
Did he just say the okay sign?
Oh, he didn't he? This white
This decision will make people choose to do more violence. It's a product of the American superstructure, an effort to silence those.
All right. Well, I think we get his point. Well,
that's assuming he had a point to start with.
For someone who's basically a communist, he has a lot of nice stuff.
Anyways, thoughts?
And he had, let's call back to the fact that he had a sponsor. How ironic is that?
While having a go at capitalism just before it. But you don't get it. That's the joke.
Anyway,
I feel like I have fewer brain cells after watching that.
But then again, what was it recently? You know that was it Twitch streamer who said "eat the rich," but she's like a millionaire herself. But she's like, oh, anyone who earns less than $2 million, or some.
It's convenient how that bar or that goalpost continues to change.
Look, the Russians already tried that.
It's not me,
Nikki. The Russians already tried that. They got rid of their aristocracy, then they got rid of their uber rich, and then they got rid of the rich, and then they got rid of everyone else, and then before you know it, they're basically wiping each other out.
Well, they got rid of their farmers too, who were considered rich because they were landowners.
Exactly. So they end up going off. Well, that's what it says. Like the woke
domino
eat
effect.
Themselves. It's a domino effect. They eat themselves.
Yeah, I mean,
this is what we're seeing now. They'll just eat themselves.
Eventually.
Actually, they did literally eat themselves because they didn't have any food. That literally happened.
Guys,
what's a transmisogynist?
Oh Christ! Oh, here we go.
A transmisogynist is
someone who's against
basically,
trans women.
basically against trans women or trans people rather.
I'll be right back. Y'all just talk about what you think this video will be about.
I really do. I shudder to think.
Well, it's called The War on Traditional Masculinity.
Oh, I'm guessing it's about J.K. Rowling. That's my guess.
Oh, it usually is.
She's going to be mentioned at least like 6 times.
Is this meant to be? Is this right here a typo? Contempt warning, or is that meant to be a content warning?
That's deliberate. This person's trying to be clever.
So is he warning us that we're going to have contempt for him, or that he's going to have contempt?
By the way, if anybody is complaining about tumors throbbing, that wasn't me. That was Yeti.
What? Tumors throbbing? What?
Yep.
You have an issue again, are you, Yeti?
No, I have no. I never heard.
No, he's causing it.
Get a bit of soap on your finger, lube it up, and then I'll tell you later.
Attempt warning. Most of this video is about transmisogynist garbage that I can barely contain my rage at. I don't know if I talk very sensitively in this video, and I don't know how you're going to feel if you watch it, because it might dunk up your whole day.
What's up? What's happening?
Sorry, I got excited
Slime
because
again.
I heard Slime's voice.
Proceed with extreme caution. Hello, it's me, Matthew. Or is it?
Oh,
More
God.
on that later. I have been called
Oh, what do you know? He
many
actually looks
things in my
normal now.
What's that?
He actually looks normal now.
It depends on your definition
Quote
of
unquote
normal.
Quote unquote normal.
Purveyor of slime, feces, and genitalia. Any, all.
So
Sorry,
he's
pronoun?
hang on.
Purveyor of genitalia. Is he calling himself a pimp?
Oh, I thought he just collected it. Like, I'm sure he
Or a
doesn't keep the.
procurer?
Well, a purveyor
My
is someone who sells things, right?
Mm,
Yeah, that's what I
Generally.
thought.
So is he calling himself a pimp?
So he
Sounds
sells
like it.
poo?
Yeah, and he
Is
sells
this,
poo
are we
and
buying
slime.
the shit that he's selling now? Is that what he's trying to say?
That's what it
'Cause I'm not
sounds
buying
like.
his shit.
Oh, I wonder what kind of dicks does he have? I bet he has an Irish one. I hope he has an Irish one.
Soul Assassin,
Doofus.
we
Unfortunately, they're never
dealt with this
circumcised.
hunt the other night.
a layabout, a bear, a cuck, a chad, a goofus, a gallant, and everything in
Wait, did he just say that he has been called a fucking Chad?
Nah, bullshit.
been called many things in my life. A
Yeah,
doofus,
wants his
a
nose
layabout,
back.
a bear, a cuck, a chad, a goofus, a
Okay.
gallant.
He has never been called a Chad.
No,
Not never.
I
You
believe.
specifically put Chad in the middle, so you'd be like, yeah, I agree, and then you tune out and you're like, well, that must be all true.
There's actually psychology about that, about putting things in the middle of lists. It's more likely to be glossed over if it's stuck in the middle. It's some psychological thing. It's quite interesting, actually.
Unless it's so fucking absurd that it just stops everything that's happening.
But people tend to pay attention to what's at the beginning of a list and what's an end of a list, not in the middle.
Damn it! Is that why Mad put me in the middle here? I don't like this.
You should be at the bottom, the very last one.
Well, I'm technically at the middle, so.
Yeah, dude. What do you
Sorry,
mean
did
you were
someone
in
talk?
the middle?
I only heard the people at the ends.
Sentient
like how
Dildo's
clever
got it.
that
I think he's more angry that you guys laughed.
Yeah, Sentient
I'm upset
Dildo's
that you
got it.
said
Perhaps
something
he's been
clever.
called Chad ironically.
Yeah, it could be.
That
ironically.
makes sense.
Yeah, someone went, oh, look at this fucking Chad. And he's like, that's right. I've been called a Chad. I'm going to go write it in my journal. Sorry, my diary.
Between, but perhaps more so than any other, the label that has been attached to me has been a man, which makes me quite afraid, because those dang leftists are up to their old tricks again, and they're teaming up with the feminists, and they're waging a war on men, you know. Those dastardly woke lords are out there every day calling men toxic. They've been doing it for
Yes.
But you are. That's the point.
Correct. So far, him and I on the same page.
decades now, and
Tell
at
me that
no
all of
point
this
in
gender
that time
nonsense is just a way of saying I hate men without saying you hate men. That's it.
have I looked into what they mean when they say it.
I mean, there are full-blown groups of people who actually believe that masculinity in itself is synonymous with like violence and war. Blech.
Like
Last year,
Thank you, Sydney. Thank you, Sydney.
I don't know who that is, but
She's an Australian American.
Yeah,
Well,
Sydney Watson.
she was
go and
correct.
subscribe.
American Psychological Association released guidelines for psychological practice with boys and men that trash traditional masculinity.
Yeah, they literally did. They called traditional masculinity something like a psychological condition that needs to be essentially eradicated. It's horribly disgusting, especially because this is for psychologists, and therapists to use. Like, oh my god,
They basically equate it as dangerous as a sociopath killing animals as a child. When a young child pulls a chair out for a girl or anything like that, that's him being aggressive, trying to prove that he owns her. It's the same thing as killing a cat for a serial killer.
Is this the same twat who has a problem with like the same sort of thing? Who like has a problem with opening doors?
I guess we'll find out. Maybe.
Like, oh Christ!
As leading to, quote, aggression and violence as a means to resolve interpersonal conflict.
Some people think that being a man is all about
Could you move
violence.
the text
That's
down?
disgusting. There should be.
What's that?
If you grab on the text with your mouse, you can actually drag the text down.
Oh, I liked it where it was, but okay. Is that okay with you, Princess?
That's fine. Thank you. Stop being so toxic.
Be a different, more positive view of
I just
masculinity.
appreciate that you didn't
So-
call him a man, because that would have been triggering. So
No, it's-
thank you
it's
for
our
using
pet names.
Princess.
We're working on it.
Yeah.
Isn't that right, baby?
Oh, sorry. I couldn't even play along with it. I guess hit something inside of me that made me go, ooh.
That made you slide off your chair just a little bit more.
Mad came over all unnecessary.
We good? We good now? We got all those out of our system?
I'm sure I've got more coming.
I doubt it.
Associate masculinity with.
Dang it, Yeti. Look what you
See,
did.
the thing is, he's being sarcastic. Like he's trying to be
curse.
sarcastic, but it's not working because
No.
he's actually like that. That's the thing.
Yeah, if
You
you're
know, like,
sarcastic
it's-
about everything, sometimes
He's
when
trying
you say
to
it, it sounds true.
he's trying to hide his actual earnest feelings with like fake sarcasm. It's not working.
Frankly, toxic. It's a toxic for. Men are being feminized. The characteristics which make them men are being taken away.
Depending on who you ask, the feminine.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
Happened.
So
Well,
far,
just
I'm
open
good.
a Marvel comic.
Sexualization of men is either harmful, weakening our society, or suppressing innate
Yes, it
biological
is.
tendencies.
Yes, correct.
Or
Yes.
it's successfully uncovering and rooting out toxic traits in men and manhood. It's either a
No.
significant negative problem or a welcome byproduct of blurring gender roles and stereotypes.
Strong, aggressive competitors are demonized for their alleged toxicity.
So men who are heterosexual, strong, aggressive competitors
Chad.
are no longer an acceptable part of society. Not really. They're the problem.
That's men, strong, aggressive competitors, as opposed to women who are weak and passive and do not compete.
No.
No,
See, no.
Nobody said
No.
that.
One doesn't dictate the other.
Exactly.
And
Which
he's
is why
also
men
confusing what aggression is. Like he's thinking in that violent term of like showing aggression rather than going after after a goal, like striving to be better and achieve more.
Right. Like I can be aggressively mediocre. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you do that very well.
Yeah, exactly. And like I pride myself on how aggressively I don't try.
Yeah. It is remarkable.
Yep.
I mean, this guy's being really passive aggressive, so like he's proving his own point. Bitch.
Get all the coolest jobs and make more money because they're more competitive.
Okay. They don't get all the jobs. They don't make all the money. But they are more competitive.
I've said
And
that
this
there
is
are
all
biological-
this is all generally. You watch Jordan
Yes.
Peterson here, he will say the word generally and he will say the word typically. He will not say the word always.
Yeah, because it's all based on.
He qualifies it.
Yes, he
Is that the
qualifies.
right way to qualify? Yeah.
Well, because he's a
qualifies
clinical psychologist, that's what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
But this twant, right? This twant is talking in absolutes. Right?
Okay. Just
Is a twant a twink cunt? Is that what that
yeah.
is? Okay.
Twat and cunt. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, not a twink and cunt. Okay.
Oh, by the way, that's YouTube safe, by the way. Just FYI.
Oh, nice.
Don't you spell it me.
that express themselves in temperament and in occupational choice, and that any attempt to enforce equality of outcome is unwarranted and ill-advised as a consequence.
Now,
Yeah,
look,
correct. Yeah.
Sure, there was some mild, light oppression of women in the past. They were a little bit forced to be domestic slaves. Nowadays...
No, you weren't forced, honey. You had no other options.
By the way, what the fuck happened to his chin? I wonder what balls were so rough with, like, you know what I mean? Like, so, you know, like when you, like 2 days after you shave your balls.
I've never had that happen when shaving my balls.
What,
so
your chin?
You need
No,
to
it
work on
wouldn't-
your technique.
Hold on. No, it wouldn't be your chin.
Smacked him in the face.
No, I'm saying that whatever balls he was resting his chin on may have scratched his chin. Once again, Yeti. I don't know.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it was pretty easily explained. I don't know how you would ever get your, like, I guess you can get your balls up to your chin. I cannot.
No. I was thinking you were saying that was caused from like shaving, and they're like, whoa, that's the pretty poor shaving technique then.
No. I mean, I thought he just suffered from elastic testy dysfunction or something.
Though, just being a man is unacceptable. They've literally made manhood illegal.
I believe.
Oh, you're a fucking idiot.
That there's a danger in our society
Oh,
at
it's
the
Red
moment
Skull.
of making the assumption that our culture, for example, is a tyrannical patriarchy, which it is in some small part, and that any active engagement on the part of young men in particular is indistinguishable from an unacceptable power and dominance drive, which I don't believe.
So,
okay, hold on. He did not show anything whatsoever about like footage of anyone saying that they're making it illegal. No one.
No. He's straw manning everything. Like that's the part that's very frustrating, especially when he's removing all the examples of what's going on, current in Hollywood. You don't see strong masculinity anymore. It doesn't mean that it's illegal.
See, he's playing dumb. Anyway. He's playing dumb. He's pretending like
I think
he
it might
see
be
it, but it's
illegal.
there.
I mean, the last show I watched that had a really toxic masculine figure, and it was Reacher, and the first thing they tried to do was arrest him. Oh, Yeti, you wouldn't know that. You're not past the first episode. Never mind.
That was a good
as we've learned, whatever it means to be a man is being destroyed forever, obviously. But
no, it's not forever.
What is that? Wikipedia defines a man as an adult male human. That's so like a guy or a dude, not terribly helpful. Dracula defines a man as
a miserable little pile of secrets. But enough
Let me know when I'm supposed to laugh. I'm not sure.
talk. How about you?
Frankly, both of these definitions are lacking. And in the
There's no audio in that game.
latter case, I would actually say that the words are as empty as Dracula's soul, and mankind ill needs a savior such as him. There are two schools of thought with regards to what it means to be a man. Some people believe that manhood is a purely biological term. For simplicity's sake, I will call this group bozos.
Oh,
God. I hate this guy so much.
I'm just going to say it.
I
I'm just
can't
gonna
take
say
this.
This dude's mother should have swallowed.
Oh, wow.
If I ever meet her, she will.
No, you want to give her a new son that's gonna like amount to something, that so she won't have just this disappointment on her.
Oh dear. Oh goodness.
I can't take this, dude.
Soul Assassin, you're completely right. And I don't think you will ever learn anything from this hunt.
I don't like the way he's looking at me.
No.
Even if you move around the room, his eyes follow you.
According to bozos, there is no distinction between gender identity and biological sex. They are synonymous and also, and this part is important, unalterable. They believe that by reading a person's genitalia, you can determine their future personality.
Okay, personality is not the same as...
Look, dude, let me make this clear. Humans are not capable of changing their biological sex. They are, however, capable of changing their so-called gender presentation. We can't actually grow vaginas or grow dicks, right? Not without surgical intervention at any rate. So this dude is being deliberate. This dude is being deliberately obtuse.
Yeah. He's not doing a good job at it.
Well, and this is the entire issue. They have equated sexuality to personality. And so now they think male is the personality trait rather than just immutable characteristic.
Rather than just a biological reality, yeah.
Yeah. Like that has nothing to do with it. It could be a predetermining factor for some things in general that you will typically enjoy, but that does not go for everyone.
I'm a big believer in that the truth is somewhere in the middle, that nature is a factor, but nurture is also a factor. I think the truth lies somewhere in the middle. But the thing is, you get these people who do the same thing, this whole, make it all a personality they make it about race, they make it about everything, honestly. And they treat it like they're ironically essentialist in their thinking. This is what I find absolutely fucking hilarious. But anyway.
Well, let's see if he has any good
form
points.
Of scrying based on dicks and balls and vaginas rather than tea leaves or chicken bones.
Oh, how dare you!
Bozos.
How dare
By the way, there actually is plenty of scientific studies that can show like there are certain characteristic character traits that can be associated with one gender or the other.
Yes.
So yes, by looking at balls, you can in some ways, on a very general sense, like, okay, this dude's gonna be this. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what they call them. It's a word that you use to describe patterns in nature.
Yes.
The genders are a general pattern that splits into two, i.e. man or woman. It is a pattern that people are merely observing in nature. That is it.
Well, they've done experiments with babies, giving them a toy fairly soon after birth, and they would present two different toys: the typical male Tonka truck and a plushie. The boys, by and large, went for the truck. The girls, by and large, went for the plushie.
I think there was some more about that with regard to the Tonka truck, right? But the girl babies generally went after the toy with a face because they are actually more apt to read social cues than our males.
Yeah,
so
that was. Yeah. They also did the same thing with the Thomas the Tank Engine stuff, and it was split exactly straight down the middle. As many boys and as many girls went for the Thomas the Tank Engine ones, and
because it was essentially a train with a face.
With a face, yeah.
Well, what's interesting is when Disney originally bought Lucasfilm from George, their idea was we need content for boys. Yes. It's also why the movie Tangled, which is basically the story of Rapunzel, right?
Rapunzel.
Yeah, they actually
had it right the first time.
They actually had the dude Jared Ryder, I think that's a buddy I knew when I was in flight school. His name was Ryder, something Ryder.
Flynn Rider, yeah.
Flynn Rider, yeah. He he was actually it was a two-hander, but it was most of it came from his POV. And they did that purposefully to try to bring in more male viewership,
which sort of makes sense because you can't really spend an hour and a half locked up in a tower. It'd be very boring.
With only 2 rooms.
They tried
with only 2 rooms.
But again, that was behind not only Star Wars but also Marvel. The reason why they went after those properties so that they could expand into the boy market.
And then as soon as they got that, they're like, oh, no, we have to change that so women like it. Even though women liked it before.
Well, unfortunately.
Believe me, there are female fans of the MCU. I know, it's shocking, but they are there.
Well, yeah, it's crazy. Well, because once they got those properties, or whatever, it wasn't soon after that all of this really began, and just radically changed what they were going to do with those properties, or what they started with the MCU. They started off exactly the way you would have planned it out if you're going for a male market, and then they're like, yeah, but now who knows the difference?
Yeah, I also have this theory regarding audiences and markets and everything, is that what was essentially the male audience like years and years ago has actually become more of a neutral audience. Like, you know how a lot of male words have actually become neutral, like dude and guys and whatnot. Well, I actually maintain that things like audiences and whatnot actually do the same thing. Like, that's why you never hear of, for instance, the male version of chick lit, or or chick
gum?
flick. No,
chick
not
lit.
Chick lit, as in was that lady
Like when you
literature?
set a girl on fire, that chick's lit.
Women's
Anyway,
literature.
yeah. So the thing is, what was targeted towards men has actually become neutral ground. So now men and women actually enjoy it pretty much equally. But the same can't be said of things like things that are targeted towards women. They're not welcoming of male audiences.
Oh, I see. I'm not fully following you, because there's still differences in sci-fi and fantasy on and the superhero stuff. When you look at the demographic breakdown, it's far more. It's about an 80-20.
See, look, over the years, feminists and the like have essentially campaigned to.
This is just my theory.
Hang on, to get access into generally male-dominated spaces, whether that's in the job market or any other sphere of life. Generally speaking, it is seen as more acceptable for a woman to enter a male-dominated space than the other way around.
Correct.
It's because women, and indeed feminists, are trying to keep men out of female-dominated spaces in the main.
Just look at how they view house hubbies.
Yeah, do you see what I mean? I think that's maybe I'm not.
That's just my general theory.
Well, speak to Sam's idea of or comment about it's easier to be in men's space than it is for men to try to be in women's space or whatever.
Well, in terms of being welcomed in that space, yeah.
Well, I think that is what is really causing a rift right now, is because of trans men going entering what was previously women only spaces, right?
You're thinking of trans women.
You're thinking of trans women.
Oh, trans women, right?
Trans
It's so tough.
Yeah,
got
trans men is angel.
Yeah, so trans women going into these what were always
and
women only spaces.
This is how you get all this whole J.K. Rowling nonsense. Everybody's calling her a TERF, which is a trans exclusionary radical feminist.
That's right.
Right?
I don't know why they call them radical.
That's exactly it. But this is the split down not even down the middle. I mean, feminism's got about 15 different factions at this point, but that's just another split down the whole feminism line. You get the people who aren't the TERFs, the people who are pro-trans and this, that, and the other. And then
you get the sex exclusionary.
Yep.
feminists.
The TERFs and STERF.
Yeah. And then the TERFs who really don't want trans women to be, or allegedly don't want trans women to be included in female-dominated spaces.
Correct.
But it's all very complicated, and in my opinion, it's all bullshit. But anyway.
So anyway, back to my thing. And I think that's what's happening to things like the MCU. That when way back when Disney is actually trying to attract more men into the audience, because because the cartoons were predominantly targeted towards little girls, like with Little Mermaid, Cinderella, etc. But now I think they're starting to freak out. Well, I don't think they're starting to freak out. They've had their freak out, and now they're reacting. So the MCU, Star Wars, they're all, it's all essentially targeted towards men, but it is not.
Well, not anymore.
What?
It's not.
The Force is female.
Yeah, they made it pretty clear that it basically they started following this Twitter narrative that anything man related is bad.
Hold on, Yeti. Let him get to the point.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't worry. I'm getting to that. So when Star Wars came around, I'm talking about like Episode 4, 5, 6, and then you get the MCU with particularly Phase 1. A lot of it was trying to appeal to the male audience, but it wasn't necessarily excluding women. If women wanted to come along to the cinema and enjoy looking at Chris Hemsworth's, buff body, that was absolutely fine. Because let's face it, it was for women. Anyway,
no, for guys too, because guys appreciated hey, I gotta go to the gym. This is
gays exist.
No, but it's less of a gaze and more of an ideal, something that you can try to achieve to better yourself.
Anyway, Nikki, stick to the point.
Yeah, sorry, I'm going off on a tangent. Anyway, but now people are having their freak out. They don't want things to be just for men. They think it's just for men, but they're completely forgetting about the large female audience in the largely welcoming, current audience. And so they're having their freak out, and now they're starting to trying to turn it into a female-dominated area.
They're trying to overcompensate.
Yeah, they're trying to overcompensate, but the thing is, but like we said earlier, regarding female-dominated areas, they are incredibly unwelcoming to men.
Well, yeah, they're trying to bring in a market that doesn't really exist, because the women that liked it were there before.
Yeah, they're already there.
But they're appealing to the women who want to be.
No, but they're not appealing to them. That's the thing. Those women still dislike this stuff because it's the writing is trash.
They just want to own it. They don't actually care about it. They all they care about is the money. They just want their name on the deed, so to speak.
But they're not going to make money for much longer.
No, they're not going to make money. They don't give a shit about it. They just want to own it.
True. That's why you'll see them complain about a video game or whatever, and they don't even buy the product. When they get their way.
You've only got to look
at
the
Mary Sue article.
You've only got to look at, say, Anita Sarkeesian. If the first thing out of her mouth is boob armor complaints, you got a problem.
Yeah, and you know how we mentioned that whole that Mary Sue article, I think, about that lady who only just discovered was it Terminator or
Aliens?
something?
No,
Alien. Yeah.
It's bullshit.
Oh yeah, these people have never watched a movie from the 80s. Because there was a lot of diversity. There was some great female characters.
Stop.
Well, as I said, I made this point the other night on the Speakeasy. It's like the people who bitch and moan about diversity and representation. Look, if you grew up in the 80s, if you grew up in the 90s or the early 2000s, as most of these 20-year-old fuckwits have, you have no cause to complain about diversity and representation. You had diversity and representation. You just can't be bothered to look. Yeah, they're crying out for it, but they've no reason to because they already had it. They just can't be bothered to look.
No. The diverse things were crying out for an audience, but these people just ignored them.
Well, exactly. That too. Yeah.
Except they had a massive audience. Okay, go ahead, Matt. I know you're trying to get a point.
Yeah, well, so my counter to that is the same as it was the other night, was that the thing that made it the 90s and in the 80s, 90s, early 2000s is that we weren't talking about the diversity, right? It was just a part of it. Like no one was like, "Oh man, I got to watch that black show."
There.
The Fresh Prince, right?
It was just there. It existed.
And since nobody called it out by name, therefore it really didn't exist because nobody talked about it.
I can't remember who made the point in the chat as well the other night, but I can't remember who made the point. But yeah, of course, these people don't think anything existed before 2010.
Right. Well, also one last thing though. I don't know if this is a thing, but during that time period when there was a lot of diversity, there wasn't not everyone had access to cable or to the internet. But now that everything is moved into a space where there's just unlimited amount of options, channels had to start specifically targeting their audience, right? That's why you get BET, CMT, what have you, Spike. You know, they started going after very specific audiences, which would in turn lower the diversity that they were showing.
I would like to have it noted though, I really do believe that you can indeed have a target audience. But what people are doing nowadays, especially nowadays, is that they're not just targeting a specific audience, they are actively
excluding others.
Excluding others. Like with Captain Marvel, they went on about how this was a female superhero written by a female writer for women.
The first ever.
Yeah, the first ever, etc., etc. But that would have been fine if they had just shut their effing mouth and just let people watch the movie and come to their own conclusions. But no, they had to run off at the mouth and say, oh, if you don't like this film, you're a sexist. If you don't like this, you're racist, da da la la. No, they had to open their damn mouths.
Well, and they bake it into the film too.
Yeah, that too. If they just left it as, come watch this film. It's got this, it's got that. You're really going to like it. If they had just left it at that, guarantee they would have gotten so much.
Look at the difference between the Eternals and Spider-Man.
Exactly.
That is not the biggest eye opener for Disney and Marvel. I don't know what is.
Marketing 101. Don't slag off your potential audience.
Not just marketing, but in the filmmaking itself, because in the film, they didn't go down these like woke narratives. They just made an enjoyable film,
and of course,
people want that.
To add insult to injury, whatever you might think of the new Spider-Man film, now the Oscars have stepped in and they've got like a fan favorite thing going on. And they're now trying to tell us all that Camila Cabello's Cinderella was more popular than Spider-Man, the recent Spider-Man film.
Which is just bullshit. It's just bullshit.
Hashtag Oscars so desperate. That's all I'm saying. But
and anyway. Well, not just that. With the whole thing, when they put it to the public vote, all the Snyder fans went out and pushed bloody Army of the Dead up, and it was killing it by it was tripling its votes. So the whole idea of doing a population thing, it's never going to work.
Army of the Dead was trash, though. It does not deserve that.
Is that the film with Bautista?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. You can't. Snyder has some of the most loyal, crazy fans ever.
I like some of his films, but man, that film was pure trash. Cinematography was garbage. Anyways, that's totally off topic.
Yeah, we're talking about Chris Hemsworth abs.
Well,
you could grate cheese on them.
He beat me for a role, that prick. It came down to me and him for bloody Kim on Home and Away, and he got the role because he was taller than me.
Home and Away is not that big a win. It's not the win he thinks it is, but yeah.
I will.
Well, it was then.
People who work on that show though, because it is a marvelous springboard.
It is.
Yeah, pretty much anyone who is now in Hollywood, who is Australian, has been on either Neighbours or Home and Away.
Except for Eric Banner.
Are you sure? No, has he been in either one?
I don't think so. The only thing I know Eric Banner is from the Comedy Company, as
Full Frontal.
Yeah, Full Frontal. Yeah, Full Frontal. As Poiter.
His name's Poiter.
Poiter.
Yeah, people forget that he was a stand-up comedian before he was an actor.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
True. Yeah.
And then he was the Hulk.
Sorry, Matt. I think we derailed this a bit.
I don't think Matt's there right now.
We broke Matt. That's okay.
Yeah, we broke him. So now we are taking over. It is our stream.
Oh God, he hasn't fallen asleep, has he?
I doubt it.
Because that happens. Not him, but it has happened on streams before.
Who's fallen asleep?
Kai,
Kai,
if you're still in the chat, Kai, yeah, we all remember
We remember what? I just got back.
that Kai fell asleep on stream.
Oh yeah, man.
He
I
was
had to take
making
him
his
down because he
NFTs.
was walking around in his underwear.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's still with us in the chat. I wonder.
Who knows? All right,
Oh,
let's
yep,
get
there
back.
he is.
There he is. Yeah.
Let's get back to this guy. See,
Oh, I thought he wrote noodles. He wrote no lies. I'm like, noodles? Oh, wait. Gotta get my glasses on. Sweet. We're almost finished this video. We've only got 19 minutes.
Also tend to believe that biological sex is binary. There are men and there are women, and there's nothing in between, which means they tend to dismiss intersex.
Being
no.
intersex
No.
is not a third gender. It is an anomaly.
It's not even a third sex. It's actually
It's not.
inter. The word inter is the prefix inter is very important. Then
Get him, Nick.
it means between.
Yeah, like they don't understand genetic anomalies. There are people that were born with 3 arms. That doesn't mean humans have 3 arms.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
it was a genetic anomaly
Yeah,
that
exactly.
that
It's
caused
like
that to
if you
happen.
were to say,
Genetic
it's-
anomalies and exceptions do
But
not.
not
exceptions are the
ABC.
rules to them. That's the point.
Exactly.
If there's an
It's not a
exception,
third
it's a rule.
gender. It's not ABC. It's a point between A and B.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. But
Yeah.
But
Eight
yeah,
points.
But
Five.
they still have the underlying chromosomes that would put them in steadily in the other
exactly.
category.
I mean, look, even if you have, as I said, for example, if you've got instead of the usual 2 chromosomes like XXXY, if, for example, if you are XXY or XYY or any other combination, even in the 3s, if you have so much as 1 Y chromosome, you will come out as male. So, for example, if you're XXX or if you're YY, I don't even think you
Well,
get
no,
XX.
that wouldn't that be Down syndrome? You mean XX or XY? Because you don't.
Down syndrome is actually only on a particular chromosomal pair.
Yeah, no,
So,
but I
yeah.
thought it was with 3 chromosomes that caused it.
Only on a particular pair, though, because we've
Okay.
got several pairs of chromosomes, but only on a particular pair.
But still, you're adding 1 too many chromosomes each
Yeah,
time.
like that's the thing. There are definitely but on a particular chromosomal pair, I can't remember the exact number which pair it is. But if you have an extra,
they have numbers.
yeah, they have numbers. But on
They are
a
numbered.
particular pair, if there is an extra chromosome, your child's likely to be born with Down syndrome. But in this case, if you have even 1 Y chromosome, you'll come out as male. Now, this idiot doesn't seem to get that intersex is not a third sex or a third gender or whatever word he wants to use. Intersex is actually an anomaly. And
Correct.
as Mr. Grant Gregory put it, he's confusing being the exception with the rule.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
I contributed.
Yeah.
real quick. This is apropos of nothing, but did you know that a snail has both a penis and a vagina?
Oh God!
And before they have sex with each other, the snail will shoot out these like spike things to cause the other snail harm because it gets off on it, but it also gets off on getting hurt itself. So these two, so when snails start to do it, their penises are going into each other's vaginas and they're poking each other and spiking them and
there
causing
are
pain.
animals out there. Like
Just so the chat knows, Mad made us watch a video showing this type of stuff with some weird actor acting as a snail and then jabbing like some other snail. It was the weirdest thing ever, and I am scarred for life.
It was a very realistic looking vagina.
Yeah, I mean, hey, if we can get a poll in the chat about whether or not y'all want to watch that video, I say we get that poll going.
Oh, you have to scar them. Yeah.
Look, honestly,
If we
Yes,
have
you
to
do.
suffer, they have to suffer.
Yeah, it might actually be preferable to this guy.
Yeah.
but you
Okay,
never know.
all right. Yeah.
But
You asked for
it's
Just
2:30
saying.
here. I gotta jet, guys.
Oh.
Aw,
Yeah.
fuck
Is-
off.
Wow. Bugger. Yeah.
Well, this is what happens when you have somebody with a vagina on the panel. All right, let's see. What was that called again, Snell?
It was your like green snail porn or something like that.
Darius Munchausen, I think you've just come up with a new slang word for someone who watches snail prawn. A slimy.
A slimy.
Don't forget to click your answer in the poll.
Okay, guys. I'll see you later.
See you later.
I'm gonna fall asleep.
See ya.
See ya.
Have a good one.
All right, bye.
Mention snail porn, and he has to go away for 15 minutes.
Okay, so we have some no's. So I'm gonna wait and see what the poll says. No, I'm not talking about Polish people.
At the moment, it's 86% on yes and 14% on of course.
Well, that's the thing. If you want to, Matt, if you want to know what a poll says, I'd suggest trying to use a few words with a fewer Z's in them. But that's all. So many Z's in Polish. So many Z's.
It is, especially if you're talking about Homikaz Kazaniski. It has 7 Z's for one name.
All right, Wook. Sorry, man. Apparently, you've been outvoted.
Yeah, tough titties.
I promise it's not as bad as what it could be.
Make sure you put it all the way up to 240p.
Yeah. I made sure.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, there we go.
Oh my god.
It's gold.
Now you know.
Sundance,
now, if I remember the B
film,
one, it was something about kamikaze sex or something, wasn't it? I can't remember.
Darius. Just yeah. No other words needed.
But it was gold. Ah, dear.
Oh, look, Cynthia Dildo on board. This guy.
Yes, that is the only word for it. Cynthia Dildo, bravissimo.
Oh, okay. That makes that. Yeah, okay, I get that. I don't know if Wook agrees. There may be some.
Isabella Rossellini is a treasure. Oh god, that's funny.
Anyway, have you guys watched Old Henry? Like I've been asking everyone to forever.
No, I've managed to find as was recommended several months ago. I've managed to find the movie The Raid. I'm only about a third of the. Yep, I'm only about a third of the way through it. Yeah.
Bro, The Raid is legit.
It is official. Kai is a slimy.
I needed at least 10 seconds. Another 10 seconds.
Put it in the chat.
Awesome.
Put it in the chat, everyone. Hashtag slimy lives matter.
Oh. Oh man. I never got an answer from Wook what his opinion of the video was. Anyway, you guys watching Raised by Wolves by chance?
No, but
we do
gotten
have
recommendations.
Quick, Matt, talk about something else no one's seen.
I'm open to recommendations.
Raised by Wolves is great. So what do you think about The Raid? Sorry, I forgot you mentioned The Raid. What do you think about The Raid so far?
I'm about a third of the way through it. I think it's actually all right. Unfortunately, even though I'm basically fluent in Indonesian, I'm not so great with the Jakartan accent, so I do have to watch most of it with subtitles. But no, it's actually pretty good. I'm enjoying it. I got nothing against people, shooting at each other until they get to the top of a building. Why not?
Oh, it's
just
not
think
about
like
the
a
shooting.
video game. Think about
That's
video
right.
game.
That's kind of how I'm thinking about it. But no, there are other. I think the second Raid movie's on there, and I think they've got all the ones with Iko Uwais in it as well. So that should
Don't
be.
smoke nails. I stand with the slimy. Oh man.
Yeah. So no, it's all right. I've got to make some time to finish it at some point, but I'll get there.
Yeah, I don't appreciate. Well, then what are y'all watching?
What are we watching at the moment? Nothing really. I've just been.
We're in the middle of a lot of things. We're in the middle of Wentworth. We're in the middle of Superman and Lois.
Ugh.
We're in the middle of a few documentaries to do with the British royal family.
Oh.
Yes,
what
just
else?
programs that proper boys watch.
Yeah, we're in the middle of the latest season of Outlander.
What time is she in now? Is she gone back to present or?
Yeah, 17.
Oh well, yeah, no, we're past that.
1773, I think. But anyway,
I need to
what
get back
else?
on
But yeah,
Narcos too.
basically, I haven't found time to watch much at all. Actually, everything's basically on pause because I've started my editing and publishing course, so I've been kind of busy. So,
And I'm doing a hospitality and housekeeping course.
Well, okay.
yeah,
I mean,
so busy, pretty much, and not much time to watch anything that isn't short form or YouTube or anything like that. So,
Is Loki really bisexual if he's just screwing himself, even though that self is from another dimension and female?
Well, no, they mentioned in that one thing when it said boys and girls. Who were you with, boys and girls? And then he looked at her, didn't technically say yes, and she's like, yeah, I'm the same too.
I've never seen the show, so it's makes no
think
never
of
mind
the
to me.
evil. It's like think of the most evil version of Loki that you've ever seen, and now just imagine that it's not him in that. Just imagine the polar opposite. He literally 2 days ago he killed Coulson. He plucked the guy's eye out, but then he gets upset with people trying to rule the place. He's like, "You guys are monsters."
Oh yeah, no, yeah, that's right. You have to take into account where this Loki is actually from. What point in time he's from? This is a Loki that hasn't actually been through all the quote unquote trouble.
But you see, they were smart.
But they
showed him a PowerPoint presentation of what was going to happen, and it changed his life, but only in shortcuts. It was about a 35-second thing. This is what happens with you, and then he cried.
By the way, real quick, Wookie, I wish you would have mentioned something earlier. I would have invited her. She always comes on these late night streams. Oh well, maybe next time.
Kai, I'm gonna have to give that one a rain check because I've heard it's quite an investment. There are quite a few episodes of that one.
No,
But
I wanted to get into the anime of Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, I want
The
to see
anime,
Cowboy
just
Bebop.
the
at some
anime, not
point.
the live action, just the anime.
And I've seen Death Note on Netflix, so I'll have to rewatch that again at some point because I really like Death Note. Death Note's great.
I'm just gonna throw some things out that are on my list, right? See what you guys think.
Okay.
Let's see here. Grind from 2003. What a great movie.
I saw that when I was doing film school.
Oh, nice. Mystery Team?
No, I've seen Mystery Men.
Mystery Team's great. Cool. Alone on that one. Let's see. The Legends of the Fall.
Yeah, that's cool. I like the bit at the end when
I
Brad
know
Pitt
that one.
died.
I'm sure I know that one.
Yeah, what? Legends of the Fall? Yeah, dude. It's one of the best.
It rings a bell.
It's got Anthony Hopkins, the guy from E.T.,
Mhm.
a bear.
Let me Google that. Oh, pardon me.
Oh, okay, here we go. I found a real list. Lone Wolf McQuade.
Never
Wow.
heard of it.
Oh, yeah,
Wasn't he
no,
an
I
Islander?
know that one.
Yeah, it's Chuck Norris, and check this out, right? It's totally different than what you usually think. He's playing a fucking Texas Ranger
Oh, I like that. That's different.
named Lone Wolf McQuade. All right, War on Everyone.
Never heard of it.
What?
We have vastly different tastes.
Armageddon.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, I know that film. I know that.
Thank
one, yeah.
you. My God.
I like the Axel Braun one as well, the Armageddon.
Face Off.
Yeah.
Is that the one with Nicolas Cage?
Yeah, it's the
Yes.
one where he could eat a peach all day.
Yeah,
For
I know that one,
hours.
yeah.
For hours.
Yeah. True Lies.
Yeah, I know that one.
Do it slowly.
You know, A Few Good Men, by the way. The thing about A Few Good Men is that it's been the whole "you can't handle the truth" has been parodied to such a degree that people really don't appreciate how fucking amazing Jack Nicholson was in that movie.
Jack
And
Nicholson's
especially that
great,
whole
but
scene.
I can't stand Tom Cruise. So no.
Well, that's why I'm specifically talking about the delivery that of Jack Nicholson when he's on
Oh yeah,
stand.
no. Jack Nicholson is iconic.
Yes. I'm guessing.
Hi,
he,
why do you
guys
why
have
do you want to
seen-
be called a dingo?
Is it
Why
about
did
the
you
Hi,
want to be
you're a
called
dingo.
You're a dingo. There you go.
Hey, do you have that movie quiz there, Grant?
I do not.
Okay, guess that was just for somebody else's channel.
I gotta find it. I don't have it. No, I don't have it prepared. Pardon me, I'm choking. I didn't have it prepared. Give me a second, see if I can find it.
Oh, right. Now I've got the context. Thank you, Kai. Righto.
That was actually a very sad story about the dingo.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm well aware of it. Yeah.
Yeah, as am I. I'm very familiar with Australian history.
He knows about Burke and the other guy.
Wills.
Do you know about our prime minister that disappeared?
Oh, not off the top of my head, but I do know about Prince Albert being shot by a Fenian.
Well, we had a prime minister who went for a swim.
Yeah, he
and
basically
didn't come
just went
back.
for a swim. He didn't.
Oh,
come
I
back,
do
yeah.
know that story. Yeah, I also know about the battle for Brisbane.
And to commemorate him in 2004, they built the Harold Holt Swimming School, which shut down because a child drowned.
Did the child drown, or did a Russian sub steal him?
I don't know about the child, but it's really hard to get a Russian sub in those shallow pools. So
Oh, it's amazing what the Russians can do these days.
yeah, I know. Just ask Ukraine's airport. Oh, never mind, it's not there.
Wow, you're gonna get mileage out of that one, huh? All right,
I'm gonna try.
I'm just gonna take a little quiz, see how my skills are. By the way, I used to run a pub trivia team. We were called "Don't
Yeah.
Quiz in My Hair." We qualified for nationals. We were actually pretty good. Let's see. He is a
Calamari.
Yep, I would have got it if I would have cared. Home Alone 2. Which U.S. president gives? Oh, that's easy. That's Trump. What's the name of the giant snowman? What the card? What the?
Marshmallow.
Oh, guys. What is the name of Nemo's dad? It is Marlin. Oh. His name is Sid. What does Wally stand for? It is Waste Allocation Load Lifter Earth Class.
Uh-huh.
I would have thought it'd be a World Administration Life Locator Electrical.
No, I think this is it. We'll find out. What are these two characters called?
Lumiere and Cogsworth.
Okay. The second part. What is Emmett's surname?
No idea.
Rakowski, isn't it?
Smith. I don't know.
Oh, who knows?
What's the name of the bling-loving crab?
Herpes.
I've never seen this
hang
movie.
on. It's Tamatoa, isn't it?
I mean, if you say it, it must be so. What's the name of Simmons? Oh, that's Scar. It's easy.
Oh, yeah. Good old Scar. Good Jeremy Irons.
Stuck in a fluffy feather. What is the name of Luke? Token. Right?
Frozone.
Frozone.
Oh, sorry.
It's
How many
Tolkien, by the
sisters
way.
did Anne's? Okay, so she has two sisters.
Two, yeah.
And this one I'm out.
Wait, what is it?
Chocolate
Harry
Frog.
Potter?
Chocolate Frog.
Gross. Oh, syrup. Maple syrup.
Blech.
How to Train the Dragon. What is the fearsome warrior's name?
Hiccup.
Is it?
Yeah, it's Hiccup.
Mary Poppins Look After 3.
Hang on, no.
How many? Hang on.
Yeah, no, I think it is 3. A brother and a
three,
sister and a
isn't
little
it?
girl.
Yep.
Yeah, 3, isn't it? Inside
What
Out.
is the Thor?
Anger.
Thoroughly Reasonable. Anger.
Yeah. I don't know this movie
Thoroughly
though. I gave up.
Reasonable. Is anger reasonable at all?
No, Anger's always angry. Sad is
Or
always
is it,
sad. Fears.
or is it
It's a
fear?
trick question. It's just anger.
Is it?
Okay.
It's being sarcastic. Yeah.
Oh.
What type of animal is Sebastian?
It's a crab.
Under the sea.
He is Abu. Abu?
He's a capuchin.
Correct.
Yeah, capuchin monkey. Yeah.
Mr. McGregor.
Yeah, Mr. McGregor. Yeah.
The Nightmare Before. I hate this movie.
Halloween Town.
Halloween, isn't it? Yeah.
I don't know this one.
I don't know, nor do I.
Jeff.
Dante. It has to be Dante.
I'm guessing Dante.
Yeah, because it looks like they're in hell. They're in Pixar. What is this from?
Never seen it.
Oh, that's Angus and Malcolm. That's funny.
Duncan and Bruce? No. Ian and Barley? That sounds right.
Yeah, go with that one.
It does sound right, doesn't it?
How many Jumanji films have there been so far? 3.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 3. Yeah.
Which? Hey, look at this. It's Tangled.
Rapunzel.
What is the red flower that King Louis wants so badly?
Actual fire.
Where is Judy Hopps from originally?
Carrotville, is it? There's carrots everywhere. I don't know.
I have no idea. I've never seen that film.
How many golden tickets were hidden inside Wonka bars?
5, wasn't it?
5. I think, yeah, 5.
The talking dog's name was Doug. Right?
I have no idea.
I think so. I don't know. I can't remember.
Where did I say this fucking quiz?
Where does Sarah first meet Sir? Why is this quiz all about like Disney stuff? And how long? Oh, 50 questions.
50,
My
yeah.
God.
All right.
The
Didymus.
Bog
Okay.
of Eternal Stench.
Okay.
That's the one.
I don't know this one either.
In his duffel coat.
In his hat, under his hat.
Is it?
Under his
Oh,
hat.
okay.
Yeah, Paddington
It's
keeps his
under his
marmalade sandwiches under his hat. Yeah.
Nelly? Peanut? I don't know.
Mrs.
Did they give her-
Jumbo, because he's Jumbo Junior.
Jumbo or Dumbo?
Jumbo. Because they only call him Dumbo because the D falls down on his name.
I think you were going to say something about his D. Which restaurant does Remy secretly work at?
Gusto's, didn't it?
Gusto's.
I think so. Gusto's. Yeah.
So Gusto's.
What the fuck is Big? Oh, Big. Sorry.
Oh, he was 10, wasn't he? Or 13?
No,
10 or 13?
12.
12? Is okay.
Yeah.
'Cause, yeah, remember, he had sex with an adult, so that woman technically
Yeah.
raped him.
Yeah, absolutely. I say 12. Which of the following farmers were not after Miss Gals? I have no idea.
Beans.
Oh. Which game does Wreck-It Ralph appear in?
Fix It Finley? I think it's called.
No, it's Fix It Frank, isn't it?
Felix. No, it's Felix. It's
Felix.
Felix.
Yes.
It is Felix.
Yes,
Yeah.
that feels right. Ugh. A chew?
I want to say Bespin.
It's not Bespin.
It's not
No.
Bespin.
Which one's
No.
It's not
Bespin?
Dagobah, and it's not
Bespin
Jakku.
is Cloud City.
Yeah.
It's a chew.
I think it's Ashto.
It's Ashto.
Hold on.
What's his name?
Mike
Sorry.
Wazowski. Oh.
Who aims to beat Scully?
Oh, this is taking so long.
It's
Randall
the, it's the what do you call it? The
the slithery dude. What's his name?
No idea.
Randall Boggs.
I did not know this was gonna have 50 fucking questions. What is the answer to this?
Randall, I think.
Randall Boggs.
All right, we've gone too far to turn around now.
I think there's
Ethan.
only 5
Elliot.
left.
No, Elliot.
yeah.
Yeah. What's the name of the inventor? Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Potts.
Caractacus Potts.
Caractacus Potts, I think.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Scotland.
Scotland.
Scotland. Yeah.
Who's this turbo? Oh, that's Lightning McQueen.
Lightning McQueen. Yeah.
Which farmer takes Babe home to live on his farm?
Arthur Hoggett.
Okay. Where was this
Antarctic.
documentary film? To which year does?
Or Antarctica.
1955.
Yeah. Oh my God.
It's not Daniel
Trey
LaRusso,
Parker.
no.
What job does?
Archaeology.
He's an
he's
archaeology
yeah.
Professor.
Social
Two
media
more.
influencer,
The
indeed.
curse. This film was inspired by. Yeah, it's true.
True. Yeah.
Which job? Did,
Velociraptor handler.
yeah. All right.
Eh,
49 out of 50. What was
Which
the
one did you
one
get
fucking week? The one I got wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You mean
colored
we
now,
got
so
wrong?
You should be able to tell which one's which.
How dare you? Any person of any race could answer these questions.
Oh,
Oh,
there he
God.
I just passed it.
Do it back.
Oh,
Carrotville. Oh no,
That
it
was-
Bunny Burrow.
ugh. Anyway, all right, that's what we're with. I'm
Anyway.
amazing. All right, Grant, you ready?
No, I'm still looking for my fucking thing.
We'll
Oh
just
shit, I
call
might
it
have had it on
there.
my Google Drive.
It's 4 a.m. We can just call it there.
Oh, pal.
All right, well, that'll do it for us here. I don't know what we're gonna do next time. We should do something special next time. It'll be a while though. I'm gonna be off the grid.
Find some more of those Isabella Rossellini videos. They're crackers. They'll get them out.
Found it.
Did you really?
hang on.
Okay, let's do it then. I'm awake.
Okay. So this first one's in TV, comics, and movies. Who plays? Will Holland.
Wait. Don't we need a buzzer?
Probably.
All right. So we all hold on. Let me set up Buzz live. The easiest way to do it. Create game. Free
What's Buzz
game.
Live?
Clear buzzers. Okay. Darn. Nope. Wait, I don't think this is the right thing. Is it?
Oh man.
I can't remember. Great. Now I'm stuck here. I can't get out of this. Oh no. I guess we'll just buzz in with our own name.
Sure.
Ready? All right.
Yep.
What's the question?
Will Holland plays who in the Arrow/Arrowverse?
Pass.
Okay. No one. Okay. It plays Thea Queen. All right. Question 2. Who originally was cast as Marty McFly in Back to the Future, but then was replaced with Michael J. Fox?
Mad. David Caruso?
That's incorrect.
Damn it. He was in.
Pass. No.
It was Eric Stoltz.
Damn it. He looks like David Caruso, but
Yeah.
he was in Armageddon.
That's true. All right, this is in the category of
No, I'm
bad
sorry.
comic-
Anaconda. Sorry. Go on.
This is in bad comic book adaptations. What 2015 film has a Rotten Tomato score of 9%?
Nick. It's never Catwoman, is it?
It's
that's
not
way too
Catwoman,
late.
no.
Oh, hang on. No, that's a little bit too early. Never mind.
2015.
Yep.
You say? Pass.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm out of
Nick, can I try again?
Yeah, go
It's
for it.
not that Fantastic Four one.
What's the name of the film?
Fan Four Stick.
Yes, it is Fantastic.
Oh yay!
Alan Rickson plays the character of Hawk in the TV show Titans, but who did he play in Smallville? He's also Reacher.
Mad.
Yeah,
He played Aquaman.
that's correct.
Oh yeah, he did, didn't he? Oh,
Nailed it.
just remembered. He's a big man.
Oh, Thad Castle? Yeah, some
Yep.
say he's the greatest middle linebacker to ever be in any fictional movie
He even says that.
at the college level.
All right. In animation, what is the full title of the animated Spider-Man film centered around Miles Morales?
Mad.
Nick.
I think Matt got that one.
Oh, I did. It is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
That is correct.
Didn't like your pause.
I don't have pause. Speaking of pause, what is the name of the tiger that King Ezekiel owns in the Walking Dead series?
Oh, fuck me.
Pass. I'll leave it open to you guys.
Hey
I ain't got it.
Ariel.
Hey.
It is Shiva.
Hey, is that Lady T? Is that
Yeah.
Tariel?
Steva Canini. How's it go?
All right, so you can buzz in at
Nobody?
any time. I'm going to say a quote from a film.
Yep.
So what you've just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At
Mad.
no point. Yep,
It's Billy Madison.
that is correct. I have the whole quote here too.
Don't need it.
Yep. All right. So speaking of quotes, this is in movie quotes. So, name the movie that this quote comes from. So I'll say the quote, then you tell me the movie. The quote is Tatanka.
Mad.
Mad. Yeah.
Encino Man.
Incorrect.
God.
Once
Can you
more,
repeat? Can you repeat that? Sorry.
Tatanka.
No, I can't say my answer. It would sound incredibly racist.
I got the right.
I need to hear it now. 'Cause it might be
actor.
right.
No, I was going to say something like Dancing with Wolves or something. I don't know.
That is correct.
Oh, never. I did not get
Never.
the right actor.
It
Holy
is-
hell, never.
Yeah, it is. Dances with Wolves.
Bloody hell.
That's what they call the buffalo. Tatanka.
Bloody hell.
Why did I think that it was Brandon? Was it whatever his name is from the Mummy?
Yeah, you thought it was Encino Man. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So next quote. If you want the ultimate, you've got to be willing to pay the ultimate price. It's not tragic to die doing what you love.
Oh. I don't know, man.
Nah, pass.
Pass. That was from Point Break.
Oh, yeah. That movie doesn't. People are gonna hate me for this. Outside of Patrick Swayze, that movie does not hold up. Just saying.
That's fair enough because that was back when Keanu was a robot. All right, here's another long quote. So, I sped. I followed too closely. I ran a stop sign. I almost hit a Chevy. I sped some more. I fell
Mad.
to your
Damn it.
Yeah, mad.
Liar, liar.
Damn it.
That is correct.
Speeding.
Or change lane signaling, running a red light and speeding.
It was me.
What was that?
Oh,
just a quote from Liar Liar.
You just noticed a quick like boop, like just brought me on for like a half a
oh,
second.
Grant and I were trying to add you at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so this is the next quote. Name the film. Uh-oh. Sounds like someone's got a case of the Mondays.
Sam. Zach
Yep.
Garfield.
That is incorrect.
Shit.
It's probably
Mad.
about a dozen movies, honestly.
Mad.
Is it Office Space?
That is correct.
Thank you.
Okay, this is the final one in quotes. You know what the Mexicans say about the Pacific? They say it has no memory. That's where I want to live for the rest of my life. A warm place with no memory.
What kind of gay ass shit is that from?
Oh, is it
That's-
the guy you were watching on the YouTube earlier?
That sounds like written by a woman.
I'm gonna go on a limb and just say Nick. Sicario.
No.
That is incorrect.
Pass.
It wasn't written by a woman. It was written by Frank Darabont. About a guy that was in jail and then escaped.
Oh, is it Shawshank?
It is. Yep.
Oh man.
You can't
so-
have that one because then you gave a clue.
Yep. All right. The next category is my favorite. Is Arnold Schwarzenegger one-liners.
Oh, nice. This is easy.
Okay. All right. In the action film Commando, Schwarzenegger kills his captor before the plane takes off. Then he calls a flight attendant and requests that his friend please not be disturbed because
He's a terrorist.
Mad. Sorry, I didn't hear what you said, but I know what he was doing. Like he knocked
Because
the
he's
dude out. That
Mexican.
was no. He goes, he's tired, or damn it.
not quite. Anyone else got a guess?
No ticket.
No.
I don't know.
No one? Yep.
No, go ahead.
I want
Okay.
this. I want these motherfucking snakes off this motherfucking plane.
Okay, Kai, you're yelling at us. I
Too close to the mic? Too
yeah.
close?
I didn't even think about, oh man, what if this is it's time to end the streams, Kai?
Yeah.
I
He's like, my friend, he's dead tired.
Oh, damn it.
yeah, Yeti's been in the chat. Wasn't he supposed to go to bed?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What is that shit about?
You know, Yetis.
I actually don't know the quote. I was just throwing out random shit.
All right. So in the sci-fi movie Total Recall, Schwarzenegger holds Richter's arms while the elevator cuts them off, causing him to plunge to his death. As he's falling, Arnold Schwarzenegger says, "What line?"
Okay, you're gonna have to read it again because I was looking at Sit and Dildo's
recently too. Shit.
Okay.
which I love that line.
In the sci-fi film Total Recall, Schwarzenegger holds Richter's arms while the elevator cuts him off, causing him to plunge to his death. As he's falling, what does he say?
I wish I could give you a hand.
Ooh, that was a good impression too. I'm gonna try my impression with
Can't
my
you
answer.
read
I'm gonna have to pass on that one.
Here we go. I guess you're not clapping. Nailed it.
It could be. At least you'll never get the clap.
It would have been a good one. It's like, see you at the party, Richter.
Oh, is that the line?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Has nothing to do with hands. I am offended.
Yep.
That was a missed opportunity.
I agree.
I know, right? Woman writer. Okay, so
not so handy anymore.
Yeah, exactly. In Kindergarten Cop, Schwarzenegger complains of a headache to the children. After the kids make suggestion, what does that of what he might have? What does
Mad.
he say? It's not. Yep.
Mad. It's not a tumor.
It is not a tumor. I'm a cop, you idiot.
Oh, you got to see your name first to buzz in. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was not paying attention until I was in and out. I was applying to some stuff.
Yeah, me too.
That's okay. In action films, John Travolta and Nicolas Cage co-star in this 1997 action film.
Mad.
Sam, face off.
Wow, really? I said mad. Waited for him to acknowledge that I said mad. Sam, face off.
Oh, that's those mouth of qualities
Sam
right
face
there,
off?
my friend.
By the way, it is face off.
That's
Yeah,
amazing,
give that
man.
point to Mad. Give that point to Mad.
Oh,
If you're
thank you
keeping
so
score.
much.
That was all Sam. It was nothing but net.
I'll give him a half point because he was
Mad's over
helped.
here trying to take someone else's
Bullshit.
glory. Glory hog.
All right.
I'll go the Glorio in Spanish.
El Glory Holo?
El Hago del Glorio.
In which 2001 film did Alec Baldwin play the character of Jimmy Doolittle?
The fuck?
Flubber.
You didn't even say your name, Kai.
Kai Flubber. Thank you for the reminder.
That's
Did
incorrect.
you say Eric Baldwin?
Alec?
Oh, Alec Baldwin. I'm sorry.
Kai
So
30
read
Rock.
it again.
In what 2001 film did Alec Baldwin play the character of Jimmy Doolittle?
Kai. Iron Man.
Kai.
Mad.
Well, Mad.
Departed? No, that's wrong. Damn it. It didn't come out in 2001. Oh, you idiot.
Kai, Dr. Doolittle.
It's incorrect.
Come on. How is that incorrect?
Yeah, y'all can answer in the chat. There's a delay, so we should be able to get it before you.
Yeah, you can answer in the chat. Let's just say it was a Michael Bay film.
Kai the
Oh.
Rock. Kai Transformers.
Okay, no one gets it.
It's Pearl Harbor.
Pearl Harbor, yeah.
Oh, Matt, you should have gotten that one.
Yeah.
A lot of people got burned in that one.
Wow, bro. You've been up here for like 5 minutes.
That's why you love me.
Ground.
I'm 5 minutes, one and
hold
done,
on.
baby. I don't need that much
Hold
time
on.
to get going.
Hold on.
Ready to go.
Uh-huh. a joke about me being on fire. Your mom and I are so proud. We talk about how funny you are all the time. Yay, you.
Yeah.
Are you being serious, Mr. Mardigan? My mother is a saint, and she would never be caught in mud with a pig like you. Excuse me, mister.
I don't know what's happening. Can we go on with the quiz?
Yes, do go on.
Okay. The movie Gladiator was directed by whom?
Nick.
Michael Bay.
Jerry Bruckheimer, isn't it?
Wait, hold on. What was the question?
Michael Bay was the question.
The movie Gladiator was directed by whom?
Oh, Mad. Ridley Scott.
That's correct.
Shit. Bugger it.
It was
so
the other
close.
old codger.
Well, I thought it was Hans Zimmer, but that's the composer.
No,
not
that's
the director.
the music.
Yeah. All right. What does
Don't
Chris?
mock the afflicted.
So, next one. What does Chris drop at the end of the movie Platoon?
He drops a microphone, baby.
I don't know. I was just gonna say Operation Dumbo Drop, so an elephant. I don't know.
An elephant is incorrect.
Barry White here. I'm gonna say.
Oh, Operation Dumbo Drop? That was a good movie.
And Mad Mardigan see the rest of us here have a stand.
Is your picture meant to be like that, or?
My name is Barry White. Thank you very much.
Yeah. You can call yourself
Yeah.
whatever you want, but all I'm looking at is a white
I think-
circle.
That's on your side, man.
No, it's on your side, Nick.
Yeah.
It's on your side. I'm black, not white.
Hey, Wook,
so
thanks for
I
hanging out,
think-
man. Hold on, Kai. Hold on, Kai. Hey, Wook, thanks for hanging out, bro.
Good night, Wookie.
Okay, we can skip. Nobody knows the answer to this.
A hand grenade.
I was about to say that, but I
Oh.
was not called upon because of the color of my avatar.
That's true. It looks like a white nipple. So.
Let me try.
Next.
Let me try something else here.
All right. So next one. This is taglines. I'll tell you the tagline. You tell me the movie. One man struggled to take it easy. Is a tagline from what 80s movie?
Sam,
Nick.
is that Ferris
Hold up,
Bueller?
Sam.
Sam was first.
Yeah.
I was first. Thanks. Thank
Yeah,
you.
hold up before you answer. Bloody hell.
Okay, Sam.
What?
What's your answer?
I gave the answer. Ferris Bueller.
What's the rest of the title?
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
That's correct. Okay, next one.
Oh, you got lucky there, you Australian fuck.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Her life was in their hands. Now her toe is in the mail.
What?
I'd like to take a crack at that. It's me, Irish, and I say that's you've got mail.
The fucked up Cinderella is what it is.
No.
Oh,
You've got
you
mail,
got whole
brother.
mail. How about that one?
Can you go over that one more time?
Okay. Her life was in their hands. Now her toe is in the mail.
Oh, Matt.
Yeah.
Is that? Oh, fuck. Show my pinky toe. Come on. Oh, damn it. What is it? Harlem Nights?
No. That's
Oh.
incorrect. No one? Oh, man. The dude would be very upset. Big Lebowski.
Oh, Irish here. I'd like to take a guess.
Fun fact-
I think it's Superman from the 1980s.
Okay, we've already gotten the answer there, Kai. By the way, I actually am a ordained dudist. Never finished the movie.
Nice.
Yep.
All right. So, name the movie from this tagline. Oh, yes, there will be blood. And this is from a horror. Oh, yes, there will be blood.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Sam, is it Scream?
It is not Scream.
Damn it.
Oh, Nick.
Nick?
Oh, shit, it just... I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Oh, I hope you don't, and that's incorrect.
Oh, Irish here. I
Irish?
think it's Hostel.
No, it's not.
Oh, bloody hell.
Matt, do you have a wrong answer?
Let me go with Slither.
That's incorrect. It is in fact Saw and Saw 2.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say, but I couldn't think of what it was called. Damn it.
All right, the tagline for this one. That's a stupid one. I don't like that one. Gives away too much. Okay, I'll say it. The first time they ran to White Castle, this time they're running away from the joint.
Mad. It is Harold and Kumar Escape from Guantanamo Bay.
Yep.
See, even I knew that one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird because I didn't hear you call your name out to give the answer.
I know. I was just thinking Harold and Kumar, White Castle.
Yeah.
Then the next one.
All right, the last one in this category of taglines is "This is the true story of a real fake."
Bye, Lady T. Can you say that one again?
Kai. That's Tropic Thunder, baby.
That's incorrect. This is the true story of a real fake.
Nick. Catch Me If You Can.
Correct.
Ooh, good pull, bro.
Good one.
All right. Next category.
The amount of useless information in my brain.
In your head?
Yeah.
In your head.
So, all right, these I've got three more quotes. The first one is, I mean, funny, like I'm a clown. I amuse you.
Mad.
That
would be Goodfellas.
Yes, it is. All right, the next one. It's only after we've lost everything that we're free to do anything. From a 90s cult film.
Nick.
Come again?
I don't suppose it's Pulp Fiction.
It is not Pulp Fiction.
Oh.
Can you read it again?
It's only after we've lost everything that we are free to do anything.
Oh, Kai, Fight Club.
Kai, yes, that's correct.
Yeah, goddamn right it is.
I didn't even hear you typing on that one. That was awesome.
Thank you.
All right, next one. I'm mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore. From
Kai Network.
Okay, yep. Kai's woke up. He's playing. Nice.
I swear, Kai, if you've got a browser open.
No, I don't. That was too fast.
Yeah, that was
bro.
too fast for him to look it up. Yeah. Kai.
You sound like my algebra teacher, motherfucker.
So remember when I was like, oh,
I'm eternally suspicious.
I think you're too close to like sober Kai than you are to it's time to end the stream Kai. Like when we get to,
You want me to drink a little more?
Yeah.
Go find the beer stand.
You're far too intelligent at the moment.
I'm just waiting for him to turn into Cobra Kai. That's all.
I need to Photoshop that one or do it for Halloween. Actually, that might be fun.
But I'm
Just
Tish. That
be
was
a cobra.
crappy joke. Anyway.
Bro, imagine me as a cobra for Halloween, just like wearing the big things on the sides of my head. Look, hold on, wait, look, like a big.
You can also get, funnily enough, you can also get some get some Frank water pistols and just squirt people with them because you can be like a spitting cobra.
yeah, but you also have to do that thing where you're like dun, dun, tss, like in dodgeball.
Next
Okay,
question.
I'll go to the next one. So this is in the category. This is in the category of Quentin Tarantino.
Oh, Christ. Okay.
All right. In Pulp Fiction, who shoots Marvin in the face?
Mad.
That'd
be John Travolta's character.
What's the character's name?
See, if only my friend Jenny were here. She absolutely adores that film.
I love that film too, but I don't remember anyone's motherfucking name except Kai, Jules.
No.
Fuck. Goddamn son.
That's we're looking for the white version.
This is a gag answer.
Yeah.
But
I
John
remembered
Travolta's character,
a name.
Sam, Mrs. Turnblout.
Incorrect. All right, the answer is Vincent Vega.
Fuck. Yeah, Vincent. Yeah, that's right. All
Oh.
right. Damn.
Which Tarantino film opens at an airport?
Mad. Jackie Brown.
Correct.
I was going to say Casablanca.
Yes, Tarantino's classic Casablanca.
It's just the first thing that came to mind.
Starring Samuel L. Jackson. All right. They call it a Royale with cheese.
Frankly, bitch, I don't give a damn. Sorry, go ahead.
Kaya, Big Mac. I mean,
they
quarter
call
pounder.
it They
pounder
call
with
it a Royale.
Oh wait, that was
with
from
Kaya, it's a quarter pounder with cheese.
That's not what I'm asking.
Well, then ask the fucking question. Don't just
What's
say
the
it's
movie,
a
Kyle?
Royale with cheese.
All right, what's the question?
Sorry, what
What
was the
movie
question?
is that quote
Nick,
Oh.
is Once Upon a Time in Mexico?
Kai, Pulp Fiction.
That's a Robert Rodriguez movie.
No, sorry, I'm thinking of something else.
It is Pulp Fiction.
Oh.
Yeah. Kai wins again.
I couldn't even hear the question.
Sorry.
All right, so I'll
It
pick
was 'cause
something
of
that's
Sam.
I'll pick something that's more for Mad Speed. This is the
Wow.
I
category
haven't
of
said anything, Kai. Piss off.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh, my bad, Nick.
Okay. In what movie does Jennifer Lawrence's character strip nude in front of a classroom to provoke one of her students to have sex with her?
I don't know, but I need to watch it.
Jennifer Lawrence, really?
Yes.
Oh,
Jennifer Lawrence.
We can hear you typing, motherfucker.
Nick, is it Mother?
No.
No, hang on. No, what's that?
She got preggers?
No, I'm
In
thinking of
Mother, she did, and then they ate the baby at the end.
No, in real life. In real life.
Well, I don't think they ate the baby in real life. I think it was
No,
a
in
prop.
real life, she. I hope she didn't eat the baby, but in real life, she got preggers. And I say that because I just haven't seen any pictures of the baby. It's just
Or as we
pictures
say,
of
I
her
think
being
she's up to
pregnant.
duff.
So I'm suspicious now. Because of Hollywood, you know.
So no ID? Anyone?
hang
No
on.
idea.
Nick again. Red Sparrow.
Correct.
Oh, what do you know?
Ooh, nice. I was gonna say
Somebody
Hunger
has
Games.
Google.
Oh.
Okay. What trailer trash name does Jennifer Lawrence's character have in Silver Linings Playbook?
Oh shit, I've seen that movie, but I can't remember anything
Nick,
about
is
it.
it Betty May?
No. Betty May's a very classy name.
Is it your
Isn't that
mother's
right, Aunt
name?
Betty May?
Hang on, you say trailer trash?
Yeah,
Sam,
trailer trash.
Honey Boo Boo?
Yes, her name is Honey Boo Boo in that movie. No,
Nick, Mama June.
no, her name's Tiffany.
That's not that trailer
Not
trash.
really. It's not really
That's
trailer
not-
trashy, but
That's way
unless you spell it TYPHPHAAAI.
Yeah,
Yes,
if you go
that's
over
how
the
it's
top.
Actually, that's exactly how it's spelled.
Oh, what? Seriously?
Wait, hold on.
Sorry,
Can I,
it's a inside Australian joke.
can I take a guess here?
Yep.
Kai.
What?
You taking a guess or what?
Oh,
No,
No?
because I can't get the audio to go.
didn't say anything.
Oh, okay.
Hang on, let me
Alright.
try this one.
That was Mad. Mad said he wanted to take a guess.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
wasn't me.
sorry.
I was like, what the fuck did I say?
Don't fuck with me on this. I know this shit.
You see me fucking with you? I'm not.
All right, speed round. I'm gonna.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I love
Okay,
it.
will tell
you
you.
got me?
Yeah.
All right, Brandy, Heather, Channing, Brianna, Amber, Sabrina, Melody, Dakota, Sierra, Bambi, Crystal, Samantha, Autumn, Ruby, Taylor, Tyra, Tammy, Lauren, Charlene, Chantel, Courtney, Misty, Jenny, Krista, Mindy, Noelle, Shelby, Trina, Reba, Cassandra, Nikki, Kelsey, Shauna, Jolene, Erling, Claudine, Savannah, Casey, Dolly, Kendra, Kylie, Chloe, Devin, Emily, fucking Becky.
Nope.
I love Ted. Ted's great.
Wait,
Tiffany.
what? Who was that copying?
What?
All right, let's go. What's the next one?
Okay. Jennifer Lawrence stars in a trilogy of movies based on books.
Mad.
Hunger
Games.
Jeez, I knew you'd fucking know that one.
Hell yeah.
All right, this is in the category of Back to the Future. Marty lives in what town?
Fuck.
Son of a bitch.
Oh shit, I can't remember.
It's like just outside of your mind's eye, right?
And it's not
No,
Pleasantville.
Is it somethingville?
It is a ville.
Like not Townsville. That's Powerpuff Girls, but also oddly enough a town here in the Queensland.
Good, yeah, they have a terrible football team.
Ooh, I think you just like crossed the line.
Sam just imploded.
No one likes the Cowboys.
Or Nick, one of them. I know.
Whoa.
Hey?
Did you zone out for a sec, Nick?
What?
You zoned out, didn't you?
What? Did I say something offensive?
No, because
you were in
Grant,
the middle of
Grant said
talking.
I did.
Townsville's
I
got a
would,
crap.
I would like to remember it.
Grant said Townsville's got a crap.
Can I just throw
football
out
team,
Hill
and everyone
Valley?
just fell silent.
Oh, did you Google that shit, motherfucker?
No, I did not. I did not Google it.
Sorry, who said that?
You didn't say your name.
one
Hi,
man-
Hill Valley.
One man's show said
Oh,
it in the
come
chat.
on. That's not allowed. The chat helped you, I'm sure.
It's Hill Valley. All right. What
You
is
just said
Marty
it was a
Mc...
mill then.
It wasn't a valley either. That's the point. It was flat. So what is the name of Marty McFly's band?
Pass.
It's,
Pass.
no, it's not. It's not pass. No, I just said it wasn't pass.
No, we're passing. You know, if we knew the answer. we'd say our name.
Nick. It's a joke.
No, his band really did have a name.
It's not Flypaper or something, is it?
Wow.
You know, Marty McFly, McFlypaper.
Oh, no, I got the connection. That's not what I was
got
wowing.
the joke, son. I heard the joke and I understood every part of it.
Okay, no.
I'm tired. Okay.
The band is called the Pinheads.
That doesn't feel right, but
Yeah, it is. Where do Marty and Jennifer get married in the alternate future?
mad in a church.
No.
Nick, it's a casino, isn't it?
No.
No, that's right.
Pass. Kai, it's
No,
up
I
to you.
said it wasn't pass. God.
What was the question again?
Where does Marty and Jennifer get married?
In front of the clock tower.
No.
Fuck. Lies. I claim racism.
You can
And I
claim
demand
racism all
another
you
try.
want. Okay, go. Have another try. It hasn't stopped you before.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. In front of the Hill Valley clock tower.
Courtney,
Just
if
because you
you're
said the
right,
same answer twice doesn't mean it's going to change.
I'm gonna lose my shit. If
I
that's the
thought
right
it
answer.
might. I thought it might. I don't know. Ah, my bad. Oh well.
Is it Chuck E. Cheese?
So close.
It has a ch in the name.
Shirt.
Ch. CH.
Chapel O'
Sure.
Love.
That's
At
correct.
the Chai School.
It
Chapel
was
O'
in the
Love.
chat again. I'm not gonna take credit. It was in the chat.
You got that all by yourself without anyone's help. Well done.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So, where the fuck did that?
I
one
gotta
go?
ask something real quick. Cynthia, what does 07 mean?
I don't know. I see it all the fucking time.
Right? But I only see it from him.
Yeah. What the fuck is that, dude?
I'm guessing it's
Actually, I think it's a sentient
times,
dildo
maybe
thing. I think it's just him.
2007 JM Cruise.
I think it's just it's just sentient.
No,
dildo
I've
that
seen
does
him
the
do it
07
to other
thing.
people.
I've only seen dildo do it.
Yeah. It's a salute.
Oh, it's a salute.
It's a person.
It's a salute.
And the seven is like a hand. It's a really high
Yeah.
salute. Or a
That's
person that
awesome.
suffers from long arm syndrome.
Oh, I get it now. Okay, I
Dope.
see it now. Well, I'm
Dope,
shoplifting
dope.
that.
I love
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Thanks. Still, I've been wondering that too, but I was like, I'm sure it'll make sense at some point.
Yeah, because you don't want to get it mixed up. Because like when you think LOL means lots of love, and then you say, "Oh, sorry, I heard your nan died," and you go LOL. It doesn't work quite as
Same.
It's even
Same
better
with,
when you get the
Ruffle.
message back and they go, "Yeah, I know, right?" You're like, "Oh." All right, this is movie release dates. So I'll tell you the movie, and you tell me the year it came out. Marshall Mathers starred in a film about his life called 8 Mile, based on his life called 8 Mile. It came out in what year?
Mad.
Sam.
Mad.
2008.
That is incorrect. Sam?
I'm going to go with 2006.
That is also incorrect.
Damn it. Anyone
Kai,
else?
don't wait for the chat to catch up. Do your answer
Kai,
now.
2005.
Incorrect. Nick, you got an answer?
I'm gonna go 2001.
You were the closest.
And I was not waiting for the chat.
It was 2002.
Sounds like it was 2000 and late.
Oh, that's a reference to that song thingy. All right, Christopher Nolan's Batman Begins came out in which year?
Mad. 2004.
Incorrect.
Fuck.
Nick, I'm trying 2010.
That is also incorrect.
Kai, 2000.
Integrity.
Wait, which one? Which movie again? I'm sorry.
Batman Begins.
Batman Begins, 2003.
Incorrect.
Nick,
goddamn fuck.
I'm going to put my name down for 2013.
Wow.
That is also
way
incorrect.
late. It's way late.
No one? Okay.
God, am
it
I
was,
really that old? Are we
It
really
was
that
2000,
old?
2005.
Oh fuck!
Didn't I say
I
05?
knew
You said
it was
4.
either it was before or after 2004, and I guessed before, and I was fucking wrong. God damn it!
Okay.
Because the Batman, the Dark Knight Rises with the Joker, all that shit came out while I was in college.
That was
So
2008.
that's 2006, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah. It was 8 for that
Or
one.
it's 6, 7, 8. Sorry.
Yeah. So all right. So what year saw the release of these films? Punk Drunk Love, Mr. Deeds, and 8 Crazy Nights.
Mad. 2002.
Correct.
Noise.
That was I know that one because that was played at my graduation.
Drunk Punch Love was played at your graduation.
I love Punch Drunk Love. So good.
Yeah.
So
whatever.
I didn't go to my graduation. All right. So this year saw.
Neither did your dad. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, it's true. He didn't. Though I did thought I saw him trying to buy cigarettes, but it wasn't him.
Because he didn't smoke.
Yeah, because he didn't smoke. Yeah. So this year saw the release of, at that stage, the highest release film, Titanic.
Sam.
1997.
1997.
Oh, there you go. He's on the board.
Of course you would know that one.
Shut up.
There is near or far.
Titanic is a beautiful film.
Fuck off. The only
I
good
will
part is
die
when
on that hill. However, I will say this: I can't watch the scene where the people fall,
What?
to their deaths without laughing.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I was worried because like the best part of that film
That guy does like a quadruple flip before he
when he hits the propeller.
It would be totally sad, but thanks to our dad who saw it in the cinema with our mum and our aunt and our uncle, they cacked themselves. They were largely throughout the whole film until that point, and then they burst out laughing in a cinema.
Yeah, that's everyone's favorite scene. Except at the time, my favorite scene was a little bit different. I was 13.
Oh yeah, totally.
Oh, the spitting scene.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right. So this year saw the release of Godzilla, Armageddon, Halloween, H2O.
2000. Kai, 2000.
Kai, incorrect.
Can you do it again?
The list. Say it again. Yeah.
So it was Halloween, H2O, Armageddon, and Godzilla.
Oh, Mad.
Yeah.
1998.
Correct. Correct.
I thought it was a late 90s.
It was.
That was another movie that had a very special scene.
Yes.
When he had the little animal cracker and he was doing his Australian accent.
It
Still
was,
makes me cry. That movie. Not that scene, but that movie. Like,
Go on.
Which part was it when the fat guy died?
no. Well, so I
He
cry a
was on
couple
Herman's
times.
head.
I cry a couple times. So I cry when Ben has to say goodbye to Bruce. He's like, "But I love you, Harry." That scene gets to me. And then when the gambling guy, when they land and his son comes running up to him, that part gets me too. Those two scenes. Nope. Okay. Nobody else. All right. Just leave me out here hanging.
Okay. All right. I'm looking for the next category. Okay. This is in the category of Oscars. So Oscar nominations, movies, etc. This person has won the most Oscars. Male. Who is it?
It's won the most Oscars. Matt? Daniel
Yes.
Day-Lewis?
That is incorrect.
You're incorrect.
Nick,
That is
I want
correct.
to say Anthony Hopkins.
That is incorrect. I'll give you a hint. It's not an actor.
What?
It's a woman. Right? Is it? No? Is that a
No.
woman? Ah, fuck. All right. It's a robot.
Oh.
Pixar. The Pixar lamp. The fucking Pixar lamp. Yeah, bastard.
He's not a
Taking
fan of
our
my
jerks.
people.
Hang on. So he's not an actor, you said,
Yeah, he's not an actor.
and it's definitely a dude.
It's definitely a dude.
Okay, Sam. Is it John
Sam.
Williams?
It is not.
Damn it.
Not a fan of
Nice.
mushrooms.
No, I said he's not a fan of my people.
Mexicans?
Oh, I know. Nick. Not Mel Gibson.
Nope.
No.
No. Oh. Oh, hang on. I'm sort of cheating here. Walt Disney.
Wait, you think it's Walt Disney?
Well, someone said Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, no, it is. It's Walt Disney.
Balls.
Walt Disney's
Mickey
got
Mouse.
33 Oscars.
Wow.
Shit.
Yep.
And one
Yeah,
man
but
show.
you didn't say your name, so it doesn't.
Yeah, I didn't say my name, so I can't have that one.
Yeah, it's fine.
But the point goes to one man show.
Okay. All right. So Ben-Hur and Titanic have won 11 Oscars. What other film has also won 11 Oscars?
Nick, The Lion King.
Incorrect.
Oh,
Kai. Avengers Infinity War.
Incorrect.
God. 11 Oscars, huh? Oh shit! Can we have a clue?
Ooh, Clue.
No, that was Razzies. Okay, it's one of these three. It's either Lord of the Rings: Return of the King, La La Land, or West Side Story.
Nick, it's
Nick?
Return of the King.
It is Return of the King. I should have put it in the middle, then you would have glanced over it. Damn.
I like
Okay.
how Kai laughed like he wasn't even listening when we were talking about that
I
earlier.
was listening. I like how
No,
you
you must
laughed,
remember
like,
Kai is
Kai
sober
was
at the
even
moment.
listening.
He's entirely sober.
Guys, like reference. I get references.
I'm drawing shit.
Another NFT or
It's for a friend in this space.
a friend FT? Okay.
It's a friend NFT. It's a skill swap. Essentially, I'm doing a service for him. He's doing a service for me. So
Yeah, no, I had a thing where I had to fix a prostitute's gutters, and she mind your own business. All right.
Did
Next
you bring
question.
your tools? 'Cause I forgot my tools one time. I was like, I gotta go home, and I didn't come back.
Real quick.
To fix a prostitute's gutters, he would need at least one tool, if you know what I mean.
Real quick, it took me forever to find this because I never actually posted it on the channel. But
show it.
Hang on.
Mad Mardigan. Mad Mardigan. Mad Mardigan. Mad Mardigan. Mad Mardigan.
The reason I never posted it was because I was gonna add in Barber as Ben Affleck.
I get it now. I get the emotions. I can feel it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Someone's cutting onions near me, asshole. All right, next one. Gundy, the movie Gundy, won how many Oscars? Actually, I'll give you multiple choice in this one. Is it 8, 7?
Well, give us
6,
at
or
least.
5?
Hold on. There's 4 people here. Give us at least 6 options.
Okay. Well, I've already said 4 of them. So if I give you the next 2, you
I
definitely know they're
didn't
not
hear
gonna be in
any
there.
of them because I was talking. Start over.
Okay. Is it 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, or 3?
You need one more of those.
No.
Sam,
no.
5.
Sam says 5. It's not 5.
Damn it.
Nick, I'm going to go 7.
Nick says 7. It's wrong.
Buck up.
Gonna take
4.
incorrect. And Kai.
8.
8 is correct.
Damn. I didn't
You
even know what
grabbed
the
that
question
from the
was.
chat, didn't you?
I just waited for you guys all to answer, and then I just answered one of the remaining questions.
Hey,
My odds were better.
Well, it was the only one left, so.
There was
Real
one
quick.
more, I think, or 2.
Yeah, next one. What's the next one?
Hold on. You guys remember when I was talking about Lone Wolf McQuaid?
Yep.
No.
Okay.
Good.
Well, this is my favorite
Hey.
scene from Lone Wolf McQuaid. I'm really good at editing. This is a really good score, by the way.
God, it's pissing down where we are at the moment.
Freeze, assholes!
So good at editing.
It's like you're there.
I mean, basically, yeah. Wait till you hear the voiceover.
Mad Mardigan. Mad Mardigan.
Don't die on me now, damn it. Damn it, don't die on me now.
Give me a beer. Barber.
Yes, sir.
Oh, bless.
So proud. So proud.
Flawless. Speaking of which, next question. What was the first comic book movie to be nominated for Best Picture?
Oh, Mad.
Oh, Mad.
It's gonna be Batman. Batman?
Incorrect.
Kai.
Nick.
Oh, son of a bitch. God damn it. When you said Batman, it fucking popped out of my head. What was it? Was it fucking Endgame?
What?
Incorrect.
I know that's
Sam.
wrong, but that wasn't what I was thinking before. Damn it,
Was
man!
it
you
Black-
son of a bitch.
Was it Black Panther?
It was Black Panther.
What you said?
Damn
Nominated?
it!
Yeah, first.
That
first
was
one
the one
nominated
that I
for-
was thinking, and I fucking
Best
lost
Picture.
it. Fucking man!
Oh, for best picture, I didn't hear that part. I would have known that.
Yeah, I did say that. so
Fucker.
It should have
I
been
had Black
Logan.
Panther in my fucking head. I knew
It
it
should have been.
because of the diversity.
Yep.
Bitches.
All right.
Fuck
So
you, Nick or Sam, one of you, both of you. I don't care.
Anna Paquin became the youngest female to win an Oscar.
Sam.
Okay. Yep. Sam.
The piano.
Sam, that was my answer. Fuck you.
I got it first, asshole.
No,
Sam.
you didn't.
Sam gets those points. There we go.
That's bullshit.
All right. I'll give you half a point each. You can share, just like your Christmas presents.
Oh, you know what would suck if like y'all's birthdays are like close to Christmas, so they double up. Not only because you're twins, but also because your birthday is like right next to Christmas.
That's not even a joke. My brother's birthday's on the 27th.
When's yours? Like I thought you would have the same.
The 12th of May.
Oh well, so those twins.
I do have
definitely
another
apart.
brother, you know, not just.
Oh,
me.
mine's on the
Yeah,
first
we
of
have
May.
an older brother.
Well,
I don't think that could be true. Otherwise, you'd be triplets.
yeah,
I know
that
how-
would make
I know
you
how twins
triplets.
work.
No. From Dad's previous marriage.
Oh. Did he set up a franchise? That's what mine did.
Very
Each
funny.
anyway.
Actually, Nick and I share a birthday with Stieg.
You were gonna say bed, weren't you? You fuck.
Dude, that's fucking awesome.
Is it?
I
Is it
thought
in
you
the
were gonna
shape
say
of a race
bed.
car?
Sorry?
I don't know whose joke was better. Mine was, is your bed in the shape of a race car?
No.
Because we're not 12.
Wait, so
Next
you had one
question.
when you were 12?
No.
Oh.
Just singles.
Those are called twins.
Forgive
Hey,
me, man.
and it's
My
fitting.
sides are splitting.
Fuck off. What's the next question?
All right. This is in the category of the Godfather. So,
Faja.
yeah. What is the name of the protagonist crime family? What's their last name?
Sam.
So,
Corleone.
yeah, I'll give that to you. All right. So I'll say the quote. You got to say which one of the three films it was from. Leave the gun. Take the cannoli.
Fuck. Okay.
Nick.
Nick.
I'm guessing number 2.
That's incorrect.
2. Bugger.
Anyone else? You got a 50-50 shot.
Was that?
I don't know the question.
I don't know anything.
I was thinking about my penis.
Do you think Godfather 1 or 3? Just say one of them.
Oh, 1. I think is better than 2.
Yeah,
Kai,
Matt got
3.
it. It's 1.
Wait, how did Kai get it?
I didn't say Kai got it. I said you got it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right. What color in the series signifies death?
Mad.
Mad.
Black.
Incorrect.
Kai, red.
Incorrect.
What? But in the Sixth Sense.
Yes, which is definitely the fourth one of the Godfather trilogy.
Oh, Godfather.
Nick, is it white?
It is not white.
Kai. Pink.
It is not pink.
God damn it.
Why'd it gotta be
close.
pink? Because you're a pussy. Mad.
Mad.
Blue.
It's not blue.
Shit, that song just popped into my head. Red and yellow and pink and green. Purple,
Oh, really?
Orange and blue.
Literally, that was
thought it
going through
was-
my head.
I thought it was
Kai,
the song Blue.
Black.
I already said
No.
black. Pay
Does
attention.
anyone else
I
want to
thought
guess?
it would work if I said it.
Does
No,
any Sam
pass.
want to guess?
Does any Sam?
Pass.
It is
Kai,
orange.
orange. Oh shit!
Oh.
What?
You were too late.
I was like saying it at the same time. No shit, orange.
I remember it differently.
Yeah, I saw it in the chat too.
That's fine. Honestly, I don't care if I get the points. I'm just happy that I actually guessed it. That's awesome. No shit. Orange. It's my favorite color. That's fucking awesome. No shit. The Godfather movies orange. I gotta watch those movies again. I'm so excited now. I'm in a good. Thank you for that. That's dope. That's so cool.
Orange. You glad I didn't say banana?
Okay, in Austin Powers trilogy, what is the flavor of the sherbet?
What?
Pussy. Sorry.
Mad.
Oh shit! The quote is running through my head right
Mad?
now. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Mad?
Mojo.
No.
Yeah, it's Nick. Orange.
It is orange.
Yeah, orange sherbet.
Yeah. All right. What is the name of Dr. Evil's son?
Mad.
Mad?
Scotty.
Scotty's correct, and he doesn't know.
Wrong, Scotty.
Oh, wrong. Okay.
Kai.
Matt already knows this one.
The Smurfs.
In what condition was Mustafa after being cast into the flaming pit?
Who? What?
Will Ferrell's character.
A joke about me being on fire. Your
Nick,
mom and I are so
he was
proud.
alive.
We talk about how funny you are all the time. Yay, you.
No, because you were on the stream when we mentioned this one. He was burnt. Get it? All right, next one. Who was frozen alongside Austin Powers? Looking for the person
Sam.
directly next to him.
Vanilla Ice.
I don't know who said that.
Sam.
That was Sam.
Yep. What's your answer?
It was Vanilla Ice, wasn't it?
It was Vanilla Ice, yes. All right, and the last category, last three questions. In Fast and Furious. What type of car does Dominic Toretto race in the first movie?
A Honda. Kai, a Honda.
A fast one.
Mad, a furious one.
Nick, a Mustang.
No, and no.
Kai, DeLorean.
No, that's the 9th one or 10th one.
Mad, a Yugo.
No, that's the 3rd one.
Damn it, Cynthia.
Kai, a Charger. That's a car, right?
It's also a thing for your phone.
Mad, a Challenger.
No, that was a spaceship that didn't fly very well.
Ooh. Oh, man. Understatement.
I can see the car in my head. I just don't know.
Which car? Are we talking about the black one or are we talking about the green one?
I don't know. I just wrote the question.
What was the question again?
What car did he drive?
Oh,
you know, when he was racing.
Kai, GT Mustang.
No, that's the 3rd one.
Kai, GT. It's a thing with letters. God damn it.
Yes, I will give you that. This word has letters in it.
Fuck the rest of you guys.
Mad. Tahat por tiha for her.
I already got it. It has random letters in it for no reason.
What is it?
I nailed it. Don't worry about it. Good. Next question.
I was wondering what the hell you were saying. Thought you were having a stroke. Fucking hell.
Last time I go to the chat.
Ancient dildo just goes Subaru.
It's a Mazda RX-7.
Oh, a Mazda.
Oh, I got it.
Okay. What kind of beer does the crew exclusively
Sam.
drink?
Damn it.
Kai.
Mad.
Corona.
Yes.
Not my Corona though.
My Corona.
9 Coronas. Wrong. All right. In Tokyo Drift, at the beginning of the film, what kind of car does Sean race against? And they make a big deal about it.
Mad? Corvette?
No.
What was the question again?
In Tokyo Drift, at the beginning of the film, what car does Sean race against?
Kai.
A
Honda.
No.
So
Nick,
what?
Um,
You're in
uh,
Japan.
I want to say
Not at the beginning, bro.
Subaru Impreza.
No, that's what he was driving.
Kaya Ford.
No.
Truck.
Not Ford. It sounded like you said Kai Ford, like you're trying to say, I can't afford it. I can't afford.
I can't afford.
I'll give you a
Again,
clue.
I see them
It has
in my
been
head.
mentioned. It has been mentioned in the chat previously.
Kai, an RX-7. Mazda RX-7.
Mad, a
No.
Lamborghini.
No.
Mad, a Hugo.
No.
No,
Mad, a
not
Yugo?
that. I can't look. I'm not going to look.
No.
Kaya
So
Corvette.
the only one that I saw in the chat was Subaru
Mach
and
5.
Lamborghini.
No.
A Dodge Kuiper. It's like a Viper, but it's named after me instead.
A Dodge Kuiper. No, it's not a Dodge Kuiper.
Aw,
Mad, a
man.
Ford Lightning.
No.
It's a Tesla Cybertruck.
They weren't invented yet.
Maybe you should just give us the
What?
answer.
Not
Hyundai?
publicly.
If Kai wasn't being so smart, he would have got it. It's a Dodge Viper.
I didn't want to take anything from the chat.
Oh, actually, I've got one more category. I've got sports films.
Nice. Let's do that.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Paul Newman starred in this 1977 movie.
Mad. North Dallas 40.
No. I'll finish
Paul
the whole
Newman
question.
starred in a movie?
Oh, okay.
Nick, Field of Dreams.
No, let me finish the thing. Paul Newman starred in this 1977 movie about ice hockey.
Oh, Nick, Mighty Ducks.
Yes, the 1977 classic Mighty Ducks.
Mad?
Shaft. Kai Shaft.
Slap shot.
Slapshot is correct.
I almost had it was Shaft.
Nick Nolte and Shaquille O'Neal.
Mad.
And
What?
Yep.
Do you want to try again?
Blue chips.
Correct.
Pardon me. Really?
Raging Bull tells the story of which real-life boxer?
Oh, you made
Oh,
me.
shit, I know this one. Oh,
What movie?
bugger it.
Oh shit! Can you just repeat that?
Ah, fuck me.
Raging Bull, Sam. Raging Bull. Black and white. I did it in my film class once.
You just had the answer, dickhead.
What?
You could have called your own name if that was the answer.
Kai, Raging
Good
Bull.
God.
Kai, Raging Bull.
No.
No.
Okay,
he
I'll say the
mentioned-
question again. Raging Bull tells the story of which real-life boxer?
Yeah,
Kai
that's
Mike
what the
Tyson.
film's called. But who is the boxer? Ah, fuck. Oh shit.
Kai, Clayton
Pass,
Bigsby.
pass to me. Leave it up to everyone else.
Come on, mate. You should know this.
I know. I get. Ray Liotta is the only name I'm getting.
Kai, Floyd Mayweather.
I can understand why you're thinking that name.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Hang on,
that guy
Sam.
fucking
Sam.
sucks. I just want to get him.
Not
Sam.
Ray Liotta.
Mayweather fucking sucks. I hate that guy.
No, Ray
Mayweather
LaMotta,
is
sorry.
great.
Yeah.
He's fucking
No, I'm saying it
garbage.
has the similar
Trash.
cadence to Ray Liotta.
Mayweather's a bitch.
Oh well,
Mike
someone's
Tyson.
already put it in the chat. It's LaMotta, but damn it.
Well, what's his first name?
Clay, isn't it?
No. That was a different bloke. His first name was Cassius.
Mad.
Cassius Clay. That's
No, never
Muhammad
mind.
Ali.
Never mind. Never mind. That's fine. I think I think we should move on.
It was Jake LaMotta.
Jake LaMotta. Shit. Fuck.
Man, you failed film school.
Yes, well.
No, well, I didn't choose that film to.
Oh, that's fair enough.
rep
Oh,
my
actually, no,
heart.
I've got more ones on this other page. I haven't tested these ones yet. All right, in sci-fi and fantasy movies.
That was the only sports questions?
Yeah, there's 3.
Okay, go on.
Yeah. Which actor voiced Megatron in the Transformers live action?
Mad.
Mad.
Fuck me, Batman. Director. Psycho. Go on.
Okay. Who else said it at the same time?
Me, Sam.
You guys,
It was
Sam?
Hugo Weaving, wasn't it?
It was Hugo Weaving.
Wait, what? I thought it was. Wait, the Transformer? He did.
Yeah.
What was the question?
Megatron.
Who voiced Megatron?
Megatron in the Transformers movie?
Oh, the latest one? I was thinking the cartoon, and it was the director.
No, that's why I said live action.
Okay, I didn't hear that part. What's the director I'm thinking of? Come on. Citizen Kane. Maybe.
Orson Welles.
Yeah, he voiced it.
All
In the cartoon.
right. So, what brand of beer does James Kirk drink in Star Trek V: The Voyage Home?
Who the fuck cares?
I don't even know this brand, so
I don't care.
it starts with M.
Mad Miller
Wait, the Voyage
Light.
Home. No, it's not. It's not one that I've heard of. I've heard of Miller.
Well, you said you
Weren't they
didn't
in
like it.
Canada or some shit?
Anyone? Nope.
No. And that movie's fun too. A lot of people hate it.
Michelob, I think it's called.
Michelob.
Michelob.
Oh, Michelob. Oh, dude, Michelobs are awesome.
Oh, okay. There you go. What is the name of Luke Bumstalker's childhood friend who dies during the Battle of Yavin?
I'm going to need you to say all of it again.
What is the name of Luke Skywalker's childhood friend who dies during the Battle of Yavin?
Holy shit.
Mad?
It's a Star Wars question. Yep.
Biggs?
Oh, yeah, it is. It's Biggs.
Oh, well done.
Biggs Darklighter.
I want everybody to remember that so I have a nerd cred. Because I've never done a Star Wars video.
He has one nerd cred. We'll put that down.
Thank you.
I think I lost one.
I don't think I've got any more questions. I have to look through my list here. No, that one. Movie quotes did that one. Schwarzenegger. Oscars, yep. Action, taglines, release dates. Yep, I've done all of them.
Oh, it's fun.
And was that it? Yeah, Mads is the clear winner.
Cool.
Kai came second. But
wow, he came in late too. The twins,
yeah, but
man.
also
What are y'all
he
doing
did,
on
he
YouTube?
did have the worst. He did have the worst hit ratio at 3%.
That's fine. You know what? So did Babe Ruth, bitch. And what?
No, he didn't.
Oh, that was good.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Babe Ruth has a terrible hit ratio.
Yeah, just like that black guy, Ty Cobb.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or you know, you can call me Kai Cobb if you want to, you know,
Call you what?
connect it all. Kai Cobb. He was a dick. He used to like rush people and like kick them in the nuts and shit.
Dude, my favorite
awesome.
baseball player of all time, Rube Waddell. And we will be doing a Street Smots telling the story of Rube Waddell.
Can I be on that one? I hate baseball.
No.
Yeah, that's perfect for it.
Real quick, I guess we're going to end it after this, but I just wanted to, like, where is it at? Just give you a taste of Rube Waddell.
I mean, he's no Sammy Sosa, but he's
What? Are you serious?
well, he's not because they're different people.
Okay, true.
Is he as honest as Mark McGuire or?
Dude, he was better than Cy Young, like when Cy Young was playing, except Cy Young wasn't cuckoo bananas like this guy. All right, here we go. In his prime, Waddell was the game's premier power pitcher with 302 strikeouts in 1903, 115 more than runner-up Bill Donovan. According to baseball historian Lee Allen, Waddell began the 1903 season sleeping in a firehouse at Camden, New Jersey, and ended it tending bar in a saloon in Wheeling, West Virginia. In between those events, he won 22 games for the Athletics, toured the nation in a vaudeville play called The Stain of Guilt, courted, married, and became separated from May Wynn Skinner of Lynn, Massachusetts, saved a woman from drowning, accidentally shot a friend through the hand, and was bitten by a lion.
Oh,
that was
a typical week.
1 year.
That'd make a good season one of a series.
The guy was amazing. Anyway, so that'll do it for all of us here.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead.
No.
If you guys stick around, I'm going to show y'all something. Kai, you specifically.
What? What are you talking about?
I'm gonna show you something.
Before we go, make sure you hit the like button.
Don't show me your dick again. I'm tired of you showing me my dick when you say that.
What?
You're tired of me showing you?
You're always like, and then you like pull out like your giant fucking. You just slap it on the table.
But that's not.
I think it's your face, and then it's like this huge dick. Because you draw a face on it. Mad draws a giant face on his dick.
It's a proportionate face to the penis.
How the hell do you even know that?
Well said.
And on that note, bye. Okay, I guess I'll end it. I don't know why I have.
Are you ending it or are we doing an outro? Is the law not coming around here?
Yeah, don't forget to actually turn the stream off before.
Oh my gosh, that never happens. Just watch the outro.
Listen now, Mr. Kansas Law Dog. Law don't go around here. Savvy?
Hey, Law
Dog.
Law don't go around here. And I say, Law Doggy, Law don't go around here.
I want you to know it's over. Well,
toodaloo.
Bye. Kai, if you ever bring up me showing you my penis on stream again, I will lose my shit.
Yeah, that's uncalled for, man. We don't.
You have enough trouble finding it as it is.
Oh, you're the one bringing up how big the smiley face is on it.
I'm not trying to be nice.
Yeah. I mean, dude, you know that just because he puts two eyes at the top of it and puts a little thing in there, does the Telly Savalas thing. Like,
I love how he puts a little angry brow on his